Good evening, everybody. Sorry about the delay. I am Ryan. That was James.
Oh, God.
That's the whole world crashing around you.
Not even once. Mm-hmm. Never. That's the problem with live TV. I'm Ryan, the co-founder of the whole card. A co-founder.
Rewind.
Just shut up, Ryan. Just shut up. Just shut up. Start over.
Take two.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brenna. This is Ryan. We're the co-founders of the whole card, where you find yourself today. And welcome to the table, and welcome to Thump Day Game Night. Congratulations, you've made it over the hump. It's now Thursday. You've got one more day to your week. But we also thought, it's not a day for celebrating. You know why? Because despite that it's so close to the end of the week, Monday's just going to show up. Monday's just going to come back, guys, and we just can't celebrate. We can't celebrate. Because, you know what happens on Mondays? Cthulhu comes out.
Yeah, but we want Cthulhu to come out.
We do?
Game. Yeah, no.
Oh, just kidding. We should totally celebrate.
We are cultists in this game. So last week we
kidding.
played... I think I can get it from here, honey. Thank you.
Okay. Aww.
So we're joined by James and Jen again, and James is going to teach us a game that is on his 10x10 list, Kingsport Festival, which if you joined us last week, we played Kingsburg, the second edition, and this is apparently Kingsburg with a Cthulhu theme pasted on it, which is going to spark an interesting debate on board game plagiarism later.
Okay.
That's fair.
Because I know Cthulhu is in the public domain, but game mechanics, and I don't know if that is. I don't know where the line is drawn. And Tom Basil actually talked about that once. Like,
Video games have the same issue, though, too, with game mechanics. But you said for later. We'll discuss.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later. But for now,
some discussion points.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for now, James is going to teach us Kingsport Festival.
Okay, so I've never played Kingsport, or Kingsburg. So if I'm going over something that should be obvious, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's for them, too.
That's fair. Alright, so just a quick overview of the board. This is buildings that we have.
Let's go down to the table and show you. It's been a day, guys.
So here are buildings that we are going to be expanding out our influence into. That'll help us, as we roll dice, as we fight off investigators from invading our cult base, basically. Over here is the gods that we'll be invoking to try to get them to help us. If you see symbols with spikes on them, that means you have to pay that. So this pink symbol is sanity. Mm-hmm. So by invoking certain gods, you start going insane. This is your sanity here. If you ever go below 0 and have to spend more, you lose victory points instead. Here are some spells we've got that will contribute to the game up top. And then we have some domain resources, as they call them. And I'll go over that in a little bit here. So the first thing you do is everyone rolls their dice. There are 3 dice. And what happens is... Oh, nice. 3 sixes.
And you wasted it.
Yes, I did. So basically, the lowest sum goes first. If there's a tie, everyone looks at their highest one. Whichever is lowest wins that tie and will go first. Okay. I assume that's similar to Kingsburg?
Very similar. Usually, it doesn't matter what the total is, because before the game starts, you set out the order track, and if the order changes and there's a tie, the order for those tied players won't change.
Okay. Well, this one does specifically say add it up.
Cool.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, so slightly different, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
They have to make changes somewhere.
Yeah.
It's different. Do.
Yeah. So everyone will take their token, put them where they're going. First, second, third, fourth, or fifth player. First player may gain 2 sanity. Second player may gain 1 sanity for having the least amount of dice, I guess, to go up that way.
Mm-hmm. Sanity is good, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you'll be spending it when you invoke the Elder Gods.
Yeah.
Because they are driving
Yeah.
insane. Makes sense.
Let's see if I can identify. Well, that's obviously Cthulhu.
Yes,
That's also Cthulhu.
If you flip it over, you will see their name. And a story about
Cthulhu
them.
2.
Like
Junior.
Audrey 2?
Cthulhu Junior.
It's like Godzilla's
No,
kid.
this is Cthulhu Jr. This is Dagon.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, good job. Let's see.
I thought
I don't
Cthulhu
know.
had a kid and it was like Cthulhu or something.
Well, that's
or
obviously
like his
Nephron
bride
Khan.
or something.
I think that was like a tea turtle thing.
No, it was an Eldritch horror. Because I ran into him like twice.
Which one?
Cthulhu or something.
Chthonian?
No. It's like a specialty token in Eldritch horror. One of the ones you can come across like in the sea. It's one of the stuff. Don't want that.
Okay.
Don't want that. If you see a giant blob of death, it's Azathoth.
It's this one.
Boom.
Giant blob of death. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, he's the demon sultan.
He beat us once in Elder Sign, but then we kicked his ass the second time around.
But we saw him being Cthulhu.
We have not.
Right.
We lost twice.
So,
I rarely lose Elder Sign.
we lost...
Arkham Horror, 50-50, and Eldritch Horror. What? Yay! Thanks for the cheer, Mama. And Eldritch Horror, I've never won.
Oh. We won our one game we played so far. Our 10 by
Yay!
10.
One.
Yeah, I don't think that's fun. Has to be.
No. Have we played it
That
like
game's
3
vicious.
times?
Do you... I think we played easy mode, where you don't include the Mythos cards.
Oh, you guys are babies.
Well, I was...
No, those rumors will end your game.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Anyway, we're not playing any of those. We're playing a different Cthulhu-themed game.
Crossing the stream.
So you basically take your dice. I assume, just like Kingsburg, you'll choose, to put your dice down in the exact number you have. There is an X that basically anyone can put the remainder of their dice into if they want and take that benefit.
And any number of people can go there?
And yes, everyone.
Okay.
But all the ones are just one person?
What?
Otherwise,
Everyone-
it's just
yeah.
one person.
Everyone else is just one person.
It took me a minute to process what you said, too.
Sorry.
But
So different cause is always available as an option for people to go to
Nefertiti.
when their stuff is done. So basically, you place once, it goes around, you place once with any number of dice. I could have just placed right here and been done, or you can just pass, but again, why not at least just go here?
Yeah.
Then we start, the next part of the phase is the concession phase where they give us our gifts.
Hot dogs and hamburgers.
So we start with X.
Of death.
So we start with X and go all the way up to 19, so you go in order.
Yep.
The top one, or anything with spikes, is basically what you have to pay.
Okay.
So you have to pay any resource, so there's 3 different resources. And you gain a sanity if you pay none, or you pay 1 to gain 3 sanity on this one. This is a purple token. I think it's evil, death, and then the red is destruction.
Yellow.
Yellow is magic. You'll go up on your magic track. You use that to cast spells that you'll be drawing. The orange over there is a spell. You get to choose which one to draw.
Okay.
You can never have more than 3 in your hand, though.
Okay. Do you discard them after you use them?
Yes.
Cool.
So yellow is to go up on the spell track, orange is to get the spell.
Right. So, for instance, spend any number of magic to gain +1 strength for every 2 magic spent. So, basically, you'll be spending magic throughout the game for this stuff. You spend 3 magic to gain +2 strength for each death you own.
Okay. Are those public knowledge, or is it a
They'll
secret
be in your
to-
hand.
Okay.
So, they will not be public knowledge. So, the green star is Victory Point.
Oh,
Cool.
I didn't see that. Okay, cool.
Obviously, you can choose. It's a wild. It's any of the 3. Let's see. This will allow you to peek ahead to see what the investigators are.
Oh.
And I think
this
that
is Kingsburg.
yeah.
Oh, you're up
Okay,
against
it sounded
investigators
So,
at winter.
So, assuming, so when this top portion is split, it's either you pay
Either
it and you
or.
get this result, or you don't pay and you get that result.
Correct.
This is you pay it and you get.
Yeah, I think that's
Whatever.
the only one that's split.
Okay.
Actually.
This one is also split. So do you pay 2 sanity and get either one
Yes.
of the reward?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
I see.
And sorry, these white
Your choice.
Things.
Wilds.
Like,
of
even spell?
resources.
Of resources.
Oh,
These are
okay,
resources. Or they call them domain resources in case that you see that.
And this one's either a purple or a black. Not
Correct.
both. All right, got it.
This is the only one with a split cost. Everything
Got it.
else is you do the cost, and then if there's a split, like in those 2, I don't.
That one's pretty.
Well, you need 18.
Yes.
And that is Yog Sothoth.
Yog's so soft.
Yeah,
Hello.
so
Why is Cthulhu just a random number 15?
He's not actually all that powerful.
Because
Really
is not the most powerful. Like, I imagine Azathoth is the most powerful.
It's his father, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
He is the
Oh.
he is the demon sultan. So he must be, right?
He's the destroyer of worlds.
He's the blind idiot god that gurgles and curses, a shapeless giant abomination crouching and sleeping at the center of the universe.
Okay.
Yeah. And if he awakens, he eats everything.
Yep.
And just destroys it all.
This even has the same artwork from Arkham.
It's not
This
my
is
fantasy
like-
flight.
This is
so-
the no, it's
I'm
not.
comfort in the
But this
familiar.
is something like the thing from outer space.
Or the color from outer
Oh,
space.
Tulsa. Yeah, like the color out of space.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
But it's
Tulsa.
not. Okay.
The green flame.
Well, I am being out-nerded tonight.
Green flame.
I thought for sure that would have been
Double
cool.
out-nerded.
Yeah.
So Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Harry Potter Kingsport Festival.
We had a great conversation on my stream the other night about wizarding parents, like a situation where wizarding parents were fighting for their right to homeschool their wizard children. It was a great conversation.
Anyway.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm trying to help Jen out. She's feeling
Thank
she's
you.
feeling
Yeah.
not nerdy.
Oh,
By the end of our 10 by 10, you'll get all
I'll
of the
get
through them.
totally.
She'll have read all the short stories
Oh yeah.
and the novellas.
I wouldn't want to do that again.
Yeah.
A few of them, yes. Not.
I still need to read At the Mountains of Madness. I feel like I'm obligated to read At the Mountains of Madness
It's
before
his
I
longest
play.
book?
Yes, it is. No, I know that.
It's first half is not that entertaining.
No, it's not. I've read the first couple of pages and it's like,
You're like-
we're going to prepare for an expedition.
And then he goes into detail about preparing for that expedition. Because he wanted to be a scientist, but he sucked at math, so he couldn't be a scientist. Surprise.
Well, I mean, Einstein sucked at math, and look what happened to him.
Yeah, well, I guess he also wasn't as bigoted as Lovecraft. But,
Fact.
But that's another story.
Anyway, sorry. So this is covered. This is going to be the
Yes,
first
and
thing
then
that happens.
you resolve it in the order that's listed here. So you wouldn't like get to look first and then choose which spells you're going to
Oh,
Okay.
So you have
makes
to choose the
sense.
spells first, and you go down the line.
Okay.
So basically, we just go all the way through.
I'll assume that that's a meaningful thing sometime later in the...
Yeah. So then we do expansion. So basically, everyone will get bonuses for coming out into different parts of their houses. So the first thing we have to do is we have to expand out into the house. The cost is down here, and then the reward would be underneath. So some will actually give you a bunch of victory points for expanding out there.
Crap and a creaker.
And then, of course, the first one, since we have to come out, is nothing. Then you can only, have to go in level order. So you can only expand out into level 2s from this level 1. You can't go directly to a 3. I don't even know if you can, but they specify that several times in the rulebook that you cannot. So basically just follow the arrows. 1 to 2 to
Yeah.
3 to 4.
That makes sense. Seems logical.
Yeah, I don't even know why they bothered saying that if they just could have said follow the arrows. Anyway, that rulebook sucks also.
Follow the
I'll
only
complain about
road.
that later too.
Follow the only road.
If for whatever reason you have to...
Is this
Yeah.
is this a level 3?
Yes.
Okay, so then
So we have to start in level 1,
Right,
and then we
this
go
is
up
level
to
2
2,
and then a level 3,
to
yeah.
3 on the sides, and then 4s are just the 4 corners.
It's only up to 4?
It only goes up to 4.
yeah, that seems silly.
Yeah. If for whatever reason you ever pick up a token from like a spell or something like that, you lose the victory points you had gained. You can then gain them back should you go back out there, but that's a different story. So they give all bonuses. I don't know if it's worth reading yet. Continue on with the game. So then the raid happens. So we have 12 turns in this whole game. At the end of the 3rd round, the 7th round, the 10th, and the 12th, based on our rule-changing scenario, we will have a raid. So what happens is we reveal an event, and then everyone resolves it, starting with first player. So for instance, each cultist in turn order receives 1 cult point if at least one other cultist has more cult points than him. Then if no cultist has fewer cult points than him, that cultist receives an additional 1. So it's just you resolve whatever it says out there.
Yeah. Cult points.
Cult points.
Is
Cult
victory
points are victory points.
Yes, it's these.
I inferred.
Cold points.
It's got to be different. They can't use victory points.
No.
Because that would be too easy. Then again, in turn order, we each resolve a investigator. So they'll have a strength here that you need to beat, typically through cards. So you get So this has +2 strength against cultists with 5 or less sanity. So what you do is you compare your strength to him. If you win, you get the if you win bonus. If you tie, nothing happens. You just don't get punished. If you lose, you get the you get punished with the lose thing. So the cultist removes the marker from one of his highest level buildings. For
And
instance.
your strength is the yellow thing.
That's magic. You'll be
right.
this will be giving you strength and stuff. So this raises strength against investigators. This will enhance your dice rolls basically.
Okay.
And this will either give you cult points or more resources. So those are your 3 kinds of cards. So you'll increase your strength up so that you can beat him. If you double his power, you get twice the amount of his victory.
Cool.
So,
do you get triple if you triple it?
no, just double. And so basically, the first one will be between 1 and 3. The second one will be between 2 and 4 power, 3 and 5, and 4 and 6. And again,
So similar.
Do the powers reset? I mean, does strength reset or anything like that?
yeah, you don't. There's no like strength marker. You play the cards to get your strength up. So you'll want magic to be able to play those cards. When you know we're going up against this, you're probably going to want to be drawing a couple black cards to be safe.
I think what you're saying is once you play those cards in front of you,
they don't stay.
they don't stay.
They will be discarded.
Oh, that sucks.
Haha. Very
I
similar.
hate that. So when do you play the cards? Oh, yeah, have you not got there yet? I'm sorry. I'm jumping
So you can play cards in the phase that they indicate. So this one says during the raid, spend 3 magic to get +2 strength for each death you roll. So again, this is death, evil, destruction. I don't know if there's an easy way to remember that, but they'll usually show a symbol on there. So like that one showed skull when it said death.
Are they like associated with their own spell cards? Like you'd use purple more for these and red for more for these and black.
Playing
more
once,
for
I
these?
could not tell you the correct answer to that.
All right.
So like this one, for instance, says death, and then it shows that icon. You could just look here to find that icon and say, oh, it's black.
Yeah.
So it's something.
So far, I'm right.
Yes. Then, of course, you move the time counter up 1. If it's already in 12, the game ends. There are some scenarios in which there's an end game condition that no one's aware of that changes the scoring at the end, but this one, fortunately, does not have that. And then it's basically whoever's highest up wins. If there's a tie, it goes to the highest remaining sanity. If there's still a tie, most magic. There's a mark here to indicate that 6 is different because most effects will say if you have 7 or higher sanity or 5 or less sanity. Like 6 is like that turning point for sanity, apparently.
Got it. Okay.
That's kind of it. You'll also get strength from some of these things out here. So, for instance, you may gain +1 strength. You gain, during a raid, you gain +1 strength.
And those are permanent, right?
These will be permanent. So I don't know if it's...
These are these double-sided or can I?
Yes, you can flip it.
Okay.
It's something I'm going to complain about.
It's not double-sided?
No, they have the symbol that matches the space where they're supposed to go instead of just printing it on the damn board.
Huh.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So that's where it
And you
will
can't
always
randomize
go.
it. Yes, that's where they'll always go. You can't randomize it because some will be more powerful, and that's why they have to be in the 4 spots.
Okay.
So why? Why?
So it could have, it's one less component they could have had
it
if
could-
they just
I
printed
get
it
that they
out.
want theme. I get it. But you're whatever. We'll get there at the end.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
So is there any question on core gameplay?
Oh, those are the events.
This
Got
is
it.
the
Sorry,
event. I
sorry.
have not actually randomized this yet.
What is this? This little gun symbol.
To kind of tell you when that would come into play. So this for a raid.
Rounds marked in blue. Oh. Okay. I did have a question. I forgot what it was. Oh, why does you're
You can never go higher than 12.
oh.
I don't know why there's a smaller number next to it.
Yeah,
I could not
I was gonna
actually
ask
tell
that,
you
but
why.
Alrighty.
Don't know.
Maybe because
This
you're
is your dice.
Because you're covering it?
Because you're covering it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There we
yeah, that's
go.
fair.
Sure,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'll logic for you, designer.
Okay, all right.
I don't know who
Okay.
designed this game.
It is people I have not heard of before.
It
Hooray.
is designed by... Oh. Never mind about that whole plagiarism thing.
That's a really scary...
Is it actually by
It's the same
Kingsport
designer.
people?
Oh, Kingsport? There we go.
Well, they are welcome to plagiarize all they want then.
It's the exact same designer. Yeah.
Good thing we did not have that discussion first.
Yep.
So they were just hopping on the
Cthulhu train. It's just a different. It's just a
Well, they
different
probably knew someone was
publisher.
going to do it, so might as well be them, right?
Well, no one else could take Cthulhu and put it on top of Kingsburg without having repercussions. So
I would hope
they should
so.
put it on top of Kingsburg without repercussions.
The board looks really nice on the stream.
The what?
The game looks really nice on there.
I mean, it's pretty and colorful, but
It is.
It
The
is.
artwork is nice. The
so
components, I see where you come
yeah,
from.
there's a lot of complaints I have.
Yeah.
So this you can either look at the event or the investigator
Oh.
of the next upcoming one. So if you have no questions about the main rules, apparently our scenario tonight is the Dunwich Horror.
Yay! I love that story.
It's his best, I think. Yeah, I could go with that. So, at the end of each expansion phase, which is when you're expanding out into your area,
Yes.
of which you may pass, you don't have to build out. A cultist who owns at least 3 domain resources, so any of those 3 colors, gains 1 cult point. When an investigator wins a fight with a cultist, so if one of these guys beats us, that cultist removes his marker from one of his highest level buildings. His choice, in addition to the normal effects.
Okay.
So we basically we get a bonus for having more resources, and then we get punished worse.
You said 1 of each?
Just if you have 3.
3. Okay.
At least 3.
And that's always for
This
the
is
whole game?
this is our scenario today.
What is this thing? This is the. Okay, I know what that means. Okay.
Oh, in case you run out or...
No, that's the 50 point.
Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, I could not figure that out for the life of me.
Just
Yeah, you just leave it in the plus to remind you that you have plus 50 points next time. I guess they don't expect you to get more than 100. So this one here, at the end of the game, you get a cult point for every 3 sanity you have. During the expansion, you may spend a magic to reduce the resource cost to expand into a level 3 or 4 building by 1. This one is you may, during your order phase, which is when you're rolling your dice, you may gain a sanity. During the expansion, you may spend a magic to gain a cult point or get the foreseeing ability, which is looking at one of these. You may reroll your dice if the result is greater than your sanity. You gain +1 strength. You gain +1 strength or +2 if you have 6 or less sanity. You may spend a magic to change one of your dice totals by 1. During your rage, you may gain +2 strength against investigators with strength 3 or less. You may gain a domain resource when you place your marker on this building, so that would be the first one we put out there. During the expansion, gain a magic each time you place your marker on a level 3 or 4 building. Museum, you may during the rolling dice phase, you may draw a spell. You can now hold up to 5 spells instead of 3.
Oh.
Oh, there's a hand limit now.
Yes. 3 spells. Got
Yes.
it.
You
Oh,
gain
that sucks.
you gain 1 magic during your rolling the dice, and during the rage you get +1 strength, and you get a cult point if you win the fight. So a bunch of ways to get strength out there. So you'll want to theoretically expand towards those, I would think. Again, I've played this once.
Towards the 4s.
Well, yeah, you definitely want to go
Great,
towards
yeah.
the 4s, especially since the number of victory points they can give out can be pretty substantial. So
How do you gain sanity back?
if you roll the worst
Ah.
or second worst, you may optionally choose to gain sanity.
That's the only way?
I'm sure
More or less.
this guy will give
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
and then maybe some spells do, but I doubt it personally, because spells usually screw you over in all the Arkham games.
Yes.
So, and again,
that's
these
bueno.
spells tell you basically what they do on the front of them, so that's at least helpful when you're doing that. So, we all good?
Yes.
Then everyone rolls the dice.
All right.
Nine.
10.
15.
Okay. I guess I'm going first.
Oh, what?
Did I not put it over there? Oops. Sorry, my fault.
I thought I did too. It's okay.
Maybe we had put it there.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got 2 sanity.
I get 1 sanity.
So you both want to go up then?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. Then,
Only sane people would say that.
Right. Okay. dice. Okay. So 9. Damn it. Three or 1. I'm going to go.
So you use the domain resources to buy the spells, or
To buy these. Typically, you'll spend sanity to use the spells, or magic, sorry.
but acquiring the spells? How do you? Right.
I'm just making sure we don't start with any spells.
I guess. I think I'm gonna start collecting resources. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a purple.
Purple.
Purple. A destruction? No.
Purple is
Evil.
evil. Yes. Oh, it does say it on the back.
Yeah.
Evil.
Where's your little cupcake tins?
Oh yeah, I got that. First, I'm
You can
gonna
go.
spend my. Oh wait, it's resolved in.
Oh, right. We same exact thing we
Yep.
did there the
Yes.
other game.
So what dice do you have left? A 1, huh? You have a 5 and a 1.
In case you thought that. So.
What do you have? 5. I think I'll go over here.
Baloney.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted to.
I think that's your safe word, Jen.
Baloney.
Baloney.
Stop her from saying something much worse.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mousetrap Cthulhu edition.
6. Any resource and a magic, and I lose another.
It'll happen.
Sanity.
It will happen.
Hurry before the people with Mousetrap decide.
You mean
oh,
Hasbro?
No, you can't have, yeah.
This
Before
is
Hasbro
Kingsport
gets into
Festival.
Cthulhu.
I guess I'll go here.
All right.
You suck.
I'll go ahead and.
What's the 10? Ooh. You know what? I will go there.
Oh, you suck.
I was gonna go there,
I'm gonna go
but
and
I want
save pretty
spells
quickly.
first. I want spells and magic first, and I want to see what the heck's coming up. I'm preparing.
That's fair. That is
That
fair.
would have made
I'm
sense.
preparing for the long haul.
Probably should've
All
done
right, so then we go in order.
Different
so,
strategies for different folks.
that. Can I have a people?
Wait.
Oh wait, nope, you're not. I'm not first.
Yeah, starting with this.
All right, so
Sorry.
I'm gonna get a sanity because I don't have any goods to give.
Okay. Thank you, Nabe.
Yep, there you go.
Can I finally grab my purple?
Yes, you can. And your die.
And my die. Hi, my die.
So I will go down 1 sanity to go up 1 victory point, get a spell of which I don't know what, whatever.
Evil.
And the magic.
Like in the other game?
Sanity, typically.
Okay.
Or domain resources. They'll tell you.
What does magic do again?
Allows
Like
you to
going
spell
up.
these. So like this will say like spend. Typically they'll say like spends magic
Spend
for each
X
2 you
magic
spend. Yeah.
for each whatever.
Got it. Me too or no?
See.
So I will get another purple and go up Thank you.
But you also lose a sanity.
But I also lose sanity.
Pew.
Pew, pew.
I'm gonna lose 2 sanity. But I'm gonna go up on the magic track 3 times.
Nice, nice.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna go take fire and doom.
Death and destruction.
And would you like to look at the event or the investigator?
We should have forgot about those events.
Let's go ahead. This is the investigator?
Yes.
And I'll take a look at the investigator.
Okay.
Make your eyes wider.
So we can see in the reflection?
Yes. Do you want to borrow my glasses?
Actually, can you hold it over here while you're looking?
You might need. I think you need the
You want
lamp.
to share with chat real quick?
I've seen some things, man.
That's some stuff.
We're trying to bring some
Is it my
things
girl
out.
Kate?
Kate Winthrop?
Is it Kate? Is it my girl?
Oh, is it my friend Amanda Sharp?
Right,
Ew.
so then
Really?
I love
She
Amanda
loves Amanda
Sharp.
Sharp.
Loser.
Amanda not so sharp.
Amanda
such a
so
loser.
much during Elder Sign?
No.
Yeah,
You need
Elder
Mandy
Sign.
and
Elder
Kate.
Sign, yeah. Mandy Thompson
And
is.
Kate Winter are they're the bomb.com.
And
Kate is the psychologist?
No,
No, no,
Kate
no, no,
is
no,
the
no,
one
no,
who
no.
makes that machine. She's the not scientist, but like
researcher.
Oh. Who am I thinking of?
she's
You're thinking of
amazing.
Carolyn Fern.
Yes, that's
She's the psychic.
Yeah.
So I will lose 2 to gain 2 purple and what's harder to get? Red.
Oops.
Thank you.
Think fast.
All right, then we expand. So starting with you, Jen, you can spend any one resource to come out there,
Yes.
which at this point it doesn't make sense not to.
These? This we're placing on there?
So you gain a resource when you place your marker on this building. So take any color.
I get it back again?
Yes.
Oh.
Ryan, do you have a resource?
Nope.
Okay. Then I will spend a
I
purple
clearly thought
resource
this through.
to get the black one, since I'm placing one here also.
You did what?
So you gain a resource when you have to pay a resource, but you gain one when you actually
Oh,
put it
okay.
there. So you basically get a choice coming back. Then there's no raid this turn,
Yay.
and now we advance time. So we
Time.
do this 12 more times.
Time is an illusion. Reality is just a figment of your imagination.
Oh, wrong. Okay.
You 9.
Ew, 10.
I got 9 again.
I got literally the exact same roll.
So you got 9. So you go first since you have the lower.
Yay.
So it's actually more, but somehow worse. So do you want to gain 2?
Yes. Well, the
I'll
one.
gain the 1. Okay, continue.
And now I will go all in.
Wow. Okay. What's cool? What do I want? Where do I want to go? What do I got? Everything. Raids are coming up.
I was gonna start with the old devil's goalhorn.
Let's see. I should go for. You're terrible.
That wasn't it, but yeah.
Or
Nice
the
try.
other thing.
I'm gonna go here. Or did we skip you? Oh no,
No, no.
it's your turn. Yeah, order. Yes.
Order matters. All right, let's take it a 7.
Es siete.
And,
Okay.
nope, you're all done.
And I am
so
done.
I will go here.
And I guess I'll take that 3 though.
Okay, then we resolve. I get a purple.
You get a purple.
I'll take death,
You get a black.
and then I'll spend a sanity, and I'll get 2 evil and go up 2 points. Magic points.
Magic points. Do those stay forever? Or those...
They will stay until you use them.
Oh, right. Oh, my goodness.
Right. So I will
There's
move
so many
down
tracks
a
in this
sanity
game.
to get a black and red. So a death and destruction, please.
Death and destruction. And I will spend
Metal.
Hell yeah.
2 sanity to get 2 spells. So I'm gonna get a death. Who's in an invocation? Oh, helps your dice.
Hi.
And you can only hold 3 spells, right? I think I'm gonna go here. Oh, and I get to look at one of these, right?
Yes.
Investigator's
the one with the gun. Events this one.
See if it's my girl Mandy or Kate. Is it? Is it?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now it's building phase. Oh. So you start.
I think this is what I was building towards, I believe.
You have 2 purples, right?
with strength 3 or less, you gain 2+. Okay, so I will here, yes. So
Okay.
I will spend my 2 purple.
And you get 2 victory
And I get
points.
2 cultist points, James.
Cultist points, I'm sorry. How could I screw that up? Then it's me, so I will spend 2 death to expand out here. So I just get +1 strength and a victory point.
What goes there?
This scenario.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks.
I will yield that, and now I have 1 of each, guys. I'm diversifying my portfolio, my cultist portfolio.
All right.
Oh,
That's
hey.
wise.
Forgot about that. Beautiful.
Okay, no raid this time, and now time goes up. So we start again.
So just as a fun fact my mom wanted to mention, you know what the Mermaid Parade is in New York? No?
I do,
No.
but that's because I know your parents.
That's true. I mean, the Mermaid Parade it's this enormous parade. It's like, and people dress as...
Really? 3 in a row! Same exact rule, sorry.
You should maybe not roll in that spot anymore.
Ooh.
I don't know exactly. My mom can probably explain what they celebrate and what exactly it is.
Mermaids?
But maybe mermaids, but probably
Maybe.
a whole thing.
There's a symbolism there.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
You can imagine just people like a lot of people are like basically nude and just like painted like mermaids. Sometimes it's that sort of vibe. But apparently they have a king and queen every year that gets to sit and watch the whole thing, and people like it's really nice. And apparently this year's king and queen are Neil Gaiman and his wife Amanda Palmer,
Ooh.
who made the king and queen of the Mermaid Parade this year.
That is awesome.
Who are they?
They're Neil
Writer
Gaiman's
of
an author.
American Gods, Stardust.
Coraline?
Okay.
So they're East Coast Burning Man. Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York.
Ooh, 15.
It's a
Joe
celebration
O'Brien.
of arts
Can you
and
have
culture.
negative points?
Arts
Victory
culture.
points.
Yes.
I don't think you can go under 0. Good
You
question.
can in Kingsburg.
Well, I've got nothing. I'm just gonna go with no.
Alright, that's fair.
Go theirs doesn't matter.
And once you use a spell, you lose it.
Correct.
Is there any reason to hold on to a spell other than to use it? Like, does it give you any kind of points or something?
No, not at the end of the game.
So you may as well use it if you got it.
Well, actually, I should say some of them at the end of the game might reward you for having spells.
Ah.
'Cause
These are
there's-
the important questions.
But we don't have one of those cards available to us, so we won't matter this time.
Never mind. Hair flip.
Yeah, I don't know if Kingsburg has like a random scoring thing that's hidden from everyone until the end of the game. That is a possibility in this one.
No. Quotation marks. Module. Possibly. A module possibly.
Okay. Then you might have just built that into this. Because some of these scenarios will say add a festival card under face down underneath, and then you can use the 4C after the last investigator to look at it.
Alright, it's my turn. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna do... You have all that... All those dice.
All those pips.
Yeah, she's gonna have fun.
Oh, yes, though. Greta, I'm scared.
Can't help you.
What?
Can't help you.
Why would you do that though?
Because I knew you could.
Yeah, and still do. Actually, no. I guess.
Nope.
Yeah, no. We prevented a lot with this.
You suck.
Baloney.
Baloney.
That's the theme for the night.
Great. Now I'm gonna take even longer.
That's how Cthulhu, that's how cultists speak. Baloney.
Confirmed.
And there comes Cthulhu. I heard someone say my name. Cthulhu's a lot more foppy than people give him credit for.
I
Right.
love Cthulhu like invades your dreams one night and you're just like
He just-
it's
All
darkness.
the-
There's
all the
lightning
tentacles?
and thunder and then just this horrible tentacle comes down.
And just Hey.
It reaches back up, and there's a top hat. His face starts to emerge.
If you're
Crystal bow tie.
It's like, no, why? It's more horrible than we thought.
He is led by Peter Boyle.
Huh? Oh, I'm the only one with one left?
Yes,
oh.
we all went out quickly.
Kurt Cobain said better to burn out.
Yeah, might as well.
Roman is quoting things.
Oh, wait, no, because that's like 3. Where am I?
That's
10. I go down to 7.
Can't see that far.
I guess. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, hi, European.
Alright, so resolve.
Where?
Me first.
Yes, you do. So you would
Oh,
have
that's
one.
not. That's
Yeah,
so
so
we
I
like
get
it.
a red and go up there.
European is identitarian.
Then I go down
proletarian,
1.
Something or other.
Gain a victory point. A black card, please, and a magic for myself. Then Ryan, you're up.
Alright, I lose in 2 sanity. And I'm gonna gain 2. No, this is.
Evil.
Which one's evil? 2 evil and. Ooh.
Death or destruction.
Yeah, also
Evil death,
appetizing.
evil
I'll go with the.
Destruction.
Out comes the evil.
Okay. You do your thing over
Destruction.
there.
Destruction.
I'm thinking.
Destruction.
Oh, which resources you want?
Yeah.
Well, you go down 2. You
So I
go
go
up
down
1.
2, go up 1, and then I'm gonna get a purple and a black.
Do I have enough?
Versus.
Do.
So victory points are apparently a thing in this game.
Do you have any of those?
I do not.
We have 3. He's not.
Yeah, it definitely seems
Not
like
far
it's slower
behind.
going
But
than
they
everything.
have.
Maybe that's why they're not expecting to get, what, over 100 or something?
Yeah, he only gave us one 50-point track, so
And it only goes up to 50.
yeah.
The track itself, so. If you go over 100.
Alright, so then it's expansion time. So my 2 purples and 2... Oh, I can't... Wait, I do have level 2. Alright, so 2 purples and 2 reds to go here. So I'll get +1 strength, +2 if I have 6 or less sanity, and 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Put these back for me.
Alright. I am gonna go ahead and spend my death to put a thingy. I need my own thing. Sorry. If anybody else wants one of these for their little discs.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You good?
I'm making use of the container over here.
So I'm gonna go into the Emporium. When I raid, you may gain 1 strength if you spend 1 magic. And I get a victory point. Yeah, I'm playing right.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go to the school where Amanda Sharp lives and spend a
lives in the
evil and death.
And 3
Except
victory
Commander
points.
Sharp studies at the university, and we're in Kingsport. The university's in Arkham.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, it's a school. Whatever. Odd.
That's like saying you went to Hogwarts
Rutgers, like
analogy
Newark campus.
when really you should have gone to other Hogwarts
Why are you
analogy.
still talking now? Like, I don't understand.
Alright, so we've all gone, yes?
Yes.
Alright, so raid. First to resolve the event. Each cultist in turn order may spend up to 2 death to gain 2 cult points for each death spent.
Oh, that's cool. I have 0 death.
I also have 0.
I have 0.
Oh, then
Well, fabulous.
that was very eventful.
Alright, so our investigator,
Wait, when do we play these?
when it says to.
Oh.
So if it says like during raid, it'll be during your turn. Raid, I assume, because it'll give you strength.
She's like, when
no.
you're rolling, oh, right. About that.
Alright, so it's a level 3 with no skills. If you win, you get a point. If you lose 2 magic. So starting with me, I have 1, 2, 3, because I get +2 if I have 6 or less sanity. So I equal him, and apparently cannot do anything else. So I gain and lose nothing. Then Ryan.
Well,
Right now, you just have one if you spend one magic.
If I spend one magic, but I can play this death spell, the Necronomicon, the Testimony of the Mad Arab. During the raid, spend 4 magic to gain +3 strength, then lose 1 sanity. So that was convenient.
Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna lose, what did it say? 4 sanity? 4 magic. 4 magic. So I'm down to 1 magic, and I lose 1 sanity. And I have a strength of 3.
But you could make it 4 if you wanted that 1 victory point.
Yeah, let's spend all the magic.
All right.
All right, so I believe I have a thing
And
over
this
this.
goes into a discard pile because I spent the
Yes.
spell.
And
What does that building over there say?
I'll put it at the bottom of the pile.
That's
because
probably easiest, yeah.
it's-
You gain +2 strength if the investigator has strength 3 or less, so you get
So
+2.
I'm currently at 2.
And
That's nothing.
Yeah, nothing. So you got 2.
I'm at 5. I'm not spending all my magic. So I'm going to spend 2 magic to gain +2 more. So I am at 4.
Okay, then you beat him and gain a victory point.
Yay! Where
Just put it underneath.
Where is the discard pile? Oh, where,
Okay.
oh, where can it
Then
be?
he's done.
Cool. Hey, we all killed the investigator, guys. Yay! It's weird. It's like we're playing on the other side of Arkham.
Yeah, I like it.
We're blocking the streets
All right, and
because of our festival.
time goes up. And reroll.
All hail Magic Kong!
Hell yeah.
Hey guys, guess what? I didn't roll 631.
At
Yeah.
10.
I rolled
So
660.
Jen, you're first, and I believe I should be going last.
Yay, I got 2
I got
sanity.
14. Oh yeah, you're going last.
Mm-hmm.
You got a
Can I
hell
have my
yeah.
2 sanity
him.
back, please?
I heard it.
Oh,
I heard
that's
it.
correct, too. Would you like your 1 sanity?
Yes, please.
So 10.
I feel better now.
Where am I and where do
Sorry, I
I
have a sarcastic approach to like every game. I have a habit of role playing every game.
It's okay,
Strangely
you're
enough,
allowed to be sassy.
role playing games are not my like favorite thing, and the cat is doing a thing.
What did she find?
Purples and fires.
She
Multiple
might
people
have
can go
waited.
to the same
She
buildings,
was
right?
Correct.
I was about to say like a.
So, all right. So, from a game standpoint, the as far as the base game is concerned, this layout here of the buildings is the same as in Kingsburg. You have your own player board, and in the base game, they all have the same buildings on it. And you
Okay.
can build them in whatever order that you want, provided that you have that sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which is probably easier than everyone having to go overboard and be like, all right, I have to read 6 things again.
Yeah.
I could. Okay. And then like, they have expansion modules where you can upgrade buildings or something.
There's one module where there's like little strips that cover up one of the rows of buildings. There's another module where like you, in the second edition, you flip your player board over and there's already 2 more strips of buildings.
It's kind of like Castles of Burgundy, where sometimes you'd have like the base and you can flip it over and it's like a brand new setup.
Sure.
If you've played that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
I'm gonna go all in.
Ah, yes, you have.
It's one of my favorites.
It is a very good game.
Castle Burgundy?
That is the nicest way to be mean.
No, I like the game. I own the game.
Okay.
And I bought it after a friend already has it. I do like the game. I do like it a lot.
That is very telling.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't try to buy a game that a friend already has.
Right,
So it was-
they already have it. Just bring it over.
yeah.
Kingsburg
But you can
2.0 is only the second time that I've ever bought the second edition of a game that I already had.
Okay.
The
First
second-
being Betrayal.
There's a second edition? Or you just like the...
Oh, we
Well,
have
yeah.
the first edition of Betrayal.
We have the first edition of Betrayal, and Ryan gave it to me while I was living in Georgia. Like, so I had the first edition because he had the second edition.
Because like the rules are still kind of a mess in 2.
Oh, yeah.
So
But-
I can't...
They
The
are
underground
cleaned up.
lake is not in the upper level.
That is a pretty important change.
Okay, that's a pretty important detail.
Yeah,
Because it could be like above ground pool or like...
Right.
but it's
But
not.
it's
the
li-
it's underground
Which,
lake.
which, like, thematically, like if
I guess you could be like, the house is really weird.
Yeah,
Is this
like-
out of space and time?
like Tommy Wiseau built the built
Yeah.
the trail, and he's like, yeah, you're in the underground lake, but we just went upstairs. So
I went.
all right, you're upstairs. Oh, I get to.
Speaking of betrayal, do you know why they're called a whole card? Did they ever tell you that story?
You're supposed to read the whole card.
Jonah's turn, specifically the card in Betrayal called Jonah's turn,
Okay.
because that's the
said Jonah. I want all the turns.
and then beats the other boy in the face.
Oh,
If you
Yes,
have the...
So
I
so-
always read the thing on the, what do you call it? Flavor text?
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
those
you
cards.
have to.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
fun, yeah.
That's a house rule. You have to read
You
in a
have to.
creepy voice. Sorry, I'm gonna take my turn and then I'll get into the story
Okay.
because that seems more appropriate. Ooh, balls. Oh, hi. That's a. How my sanity doing?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay. When invoking an Elder God, add 2 to the results of your dice. Reduce the sanity loss to invoke the Elder God by 1.
What?
Dang.
Whoa!
I'll leave this here to remind me to not lose all the sanity.
He just went.
Whoa!
I am visiting Yogg-Sothoth.
Yogg so soft. So, the premise of that card has the flavor text, and under it says, this card affects the person with the puzzle box. Well, puzzle box is an item card, and rarely in first edition or even second edition do people actually have items, let alone just the puzzle box. So, from that point, we were just like, oh, it only affects the person with the puzzle box. Let's get rid of the card. It took us like a good couple of years where I was like, oh my god, there's more to this card. And it was like the person with the least amount of, I don't know what the rest of it is, but like you get smacked around in that
Yep.
with that card. And I was just like, this is a game changer. We need to read the whole card. So like from that point, yeah.
And thus.
All
And
right.
so a star was born.
You're up first.
Yeah,
I don't know what star, but
technically the whole card has been around for 2.5 years or so now. We essentially we can't really have our own like birthday party
which begs the
because
question.
our stream birthday is technically Extra Life, so we're celebrating Extra Life. Although I guess we could have like a little birthday cake thing or something.
That's true.
Which begs the question, we've been around for 2.5 years. What are we doing wrong, Internet?
To be fair, we haven't been streaming consistently for 2.5 years. We've been doing
streaming for,
consistently for like
2 years.
a year and a half.
Don't think about it, just keep going.
I'll repeat the question.
It's a community
Go all
thing.
over media and just start following and liking things that have anything
Well,
to do with
that's
board
it.
games.
It's that there's a community aspect to it. There's a networking aspect to it. So like when you can, we're on other board game streams. We'll say hello. There are people who recognize us from other channels, like Crit Cam. Is a really cool Twitch.
Twitch
stream,
Gaming,
if
I
you
think,
guys
would
are
have
not.
noticed us if we like said hi to them at PAX.
I already admitted I got super shy. I didn't want to say anything.
No, they were busy though, so I wasn't
They were
gonna.
also working because
yeah.
they do like interviews with people and I'm
Yeah,
like,
so I wasn't gonna be like,
say hi to
I
them.
love you.
I love you.
But meanwhile, we also emailed Sam Healy, and
No,
he
he
hasn't responded back. Notice us, Senpai!
When does this activate? When does this happen?
That's just a passive
At
thing.
each expense.
Did we do that?
No, we have not.
Do that.
Yeah, I figured that as much that would happen because it's a variable rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
That's
way, I
okay.
think we
At
all
the end
had
of
like
each expansion
3.
phase,
So
a cultist who
I
owns
got
at least
all of
3
these.
resources
No,
gains 1.
it's gain 1 cold point. So I feel like we all equal out.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think
this-
at the end of anything we've had.
Yeah, I think this is the first. This will be the first turn I didn't have any resources after I spent them the last time. Is it end of?
End
At
of
the end
the
of. So I would not have gained a point.
Neither have I,
last
because
time.
I've always been using my resources.
And I didn't have a resource the first turn, so
But
yeah.
we had spent ours. I don't think we had 3 the first turn. So I don't think any of us had the victory point the first turn.
What's the victory point condition?
If you have 3 or more resources at the end of expansion.
I don't think that's ever happened.
No, because we've been spending
My
them.
first turn I had all 3.
No, but you bought something? Did you buy a building?
But then I immediately got the other one back for the first time. So I had all 3.
Oh.
And I
Whatever,
had-
we
I had
messed
the
up. We'll
last
remember
turn.
from now
yeah,
on.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine. Like,
Absolutely.
we messed up. If we're within 1 or 2, we can pretend this game was forfeit. All right, so Ryan.
If we end up tied for the lead, I'm counting that as a win. You can put a star on it all you want. I'm counting that as a win.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Oh, I have to resolve my dice. Alright, so I lose 3 sanity. I'm going to gain 2 magic points. I'm calling them magic points.
NP?
NP. Because I'm used to Fantasy Age, guys. So if you can move me down that track. 3. 1, 2, play. 3. And I get 3 resources of my choice. I'm going to get 2 deaths.
2 days.
2 deaths.
2 days.
And...
Where am I going?
What are you? Oh, that's silly. I mean, it's not silly, but I mean... Ooh. It's a passive thing. And, 1 doom and glooming thing, and...
Alright, so I only have to go down 2, if you can put that underneath. I get 3 victory points.
3 victory points.
I'll take a black and a red.
The cat scratching your box.
And I get 2
She does.
cards. So I will go
She has no front.
Here.
Try to go inside.
and here.
Come here, baby.
Alright, so it's expansion.
I will spend.
I pick her up by the scruff.
I'm so afraid to do that.
She just goes...
2 evils and 2 destructions to go here.
Oh, is this the part where we do the things?
Expand out, yes.
And
No,
the
with
stuff?
the victory
At
point?
the end of it, we'll do that.
The end of the expansion.
The thing that I'm gonna stop.
So 3 victory points for you. Fine, jump me.
Oh, I can't do that yet. All right, that's fair. I'm like, that's hella victory points right there, but I can't do that.
Ah, yeah, you have to get there.
Living on a prayer. And will someone get through the I swear. Living on a prayer.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I saw you at the police station. Let me. Sorry, I'm the only Red Hot Chili Peppers fan in this room.
True.
I'm the
You know,
only
there's
real Red Hot Chili Peppers fan in this
fair.
room.
So 3 victory
You know,
points
there's
for
a
you.
bagpipe band called the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's funny.
That is amazing.
Do they play Red Hot Chili Pepper songs?
I don't know. I just
So,
know that someone once
I'm
wanted to
gonna
get
spend
tickets
death-
for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they got tickets for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
To come out here.
I heard on the radio. Stop it.
Alright.
Okay,
And
so
victory
you get
point.
the point.
I get the point.
Not me. I get no.
Okay.
Yola Tango.
Moving on.
That is also a band.
Okay.
Take your word for
I'll
it.
take your word for it. Oh,
Whoops!
10. Again.
Don't roll on this side of the table either.
Wow.
Alright, so I
I'm
have
going
8. What do you
10.
got?
10.
So I'm going second then. I will gain my victory or my sanity.
crap,
Will
I
you
get
want
my
it
sanity.
too?
Yeah, I'll take my sanity.
Sanity's good. Sanity's nice. Ah. Okay.
God! Damn it! I know what you're gonna do.
Not playing.
Do you though?
Okay.
I swear that music is not playing.
It's really, really quiet. But it's
Like,
playing.
we thought it was like ambiance, and so yeah, it's a little low, but like it does not sound like it's there at all.
Damn it. Ruined everything, James.
That's what I do.
He's honest.
Mm-hmm.
We got you an honest man.
Oh, you want to snuggle? I have a clown nose. Hashtag James ruins everything.
I am done.
Okay.
All right, it's me.
You have 2 options.
Yeah, I do. And quite frankly, Scarlet, I don't like either of them.
Oh, you suck.
You suck. You took exactly what I wanted.
Fine.
6 and well, I can't go to 3, so but I can get sanity back. Ugh, and it's far. Oh my goodness, I'm losing 2 sanities if I go there.
Yeah, but you want to be 6 or less.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Then
So blue on a building, does that give you passive strength?
it's just reminding you that it does give you strength. Like during the
No, because this doesn't say anything about it. This doesn't say anything about strength. So there's that.
Maybe it's active during that phase.
That's bizarre.
What the heck is a festival card?
Just icon acts as a reminder of the building effects. That might be a typo then.
Uh-oh.
Does it have something to do with the investigators?
Is that building? No, it just says acts as a reminder of the effects. Could not tell you.
Maybe it's something that like you. I don't know, man.
Like-
City Hall.
So should it be a different spot?
America, they're big and we're small. No, you can't fight
City
Hall.
Ooh,
Where did that come
No.
from?
That doesn't make sense.
Rocco's Modern Life.
but that's
Well,
it.
I know.
That's
How did
definitely
that
it.
get
So
in
this
your
one
head?
can't be that one then.
Did you? No, that's that for sure. Ooh.
Too late.
Naru. Stop.
James doesn't know his things.
That's why it should be printed on the damn board.
I guess that's also. Right. Yeah, because this has a plus. Okay, this is a +1 strength. You gain +1 strength. You gain 1 cult point if you win the fight.
You made that more expensive than it had to be.
No, this would be more expensive because you'd have to go here first.
No,
Yes.
but it's a 4. I thought that was a 2.
Yeah. So whatever.
So you made it
Whatever.
cheaper.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool
So now
with
if
this.
Ryan wins, no, I'm kidding.
Then that negates the mistake that
Exactly,
was made before.
perfect.
That's fair.
There, we evened it out. All right, what are we doing?
Stuffs.
Well,
you voice.
Oh, me. I'm
Well, I guess
sorry,
you're getting sanity because you don't have any goods.
I have 1 good.
Just kidding.
I just don't want 3 sanity.
It's fair.
And I get to purple.
I get this.
And
Death? Is it anything like death? Yes. What the hell was I doing?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get.
You lost your dang mind.
Sorry, I was busy laughing at my own joke.
No, do I want that? I don't want that. I want more death. Death is good.
Alright, so that was that one. This one, I'll spend 1 to gain 2 purple, please. And 2 magic.
And I will spend 2 to get 3 magic, please. And 2 spells. What do I want? I'm gonna get 1 of each. And that's it, right? I can only have 3 spells.
Did you go to number 9?
Yes.
Number 9. Number 9.
Did you move me up my 3?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You're up here.
Oh, I'm green. Why did you still get yellow?
Why would you think you were yellow?
I don't know.
Seriously.
I'm
Are you okay?
I'm becoming colorblind.
Right?
But you're always green.
I know.
Exactly.
I see.
Did she take the investigator again?
No. Oh, yes, she did. Mm-hmm.
Is it my girl? Is it my girl Kate? My home girl Kate?
How we doing?
I love Kate.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
All right, then it's expansion time.
Don't worry.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a cult point, and I'm going to take. I'm gonna go ahead and take one destruction.
So you spend 1 cult point, you said?
One cult point, and I'm gonna get one destruction.
Interesting card.
Well, it says okay. You spend 1 cult point to gain your choice of 3 evil, 2 death, or 1 destruction. So
Oh, okay.
reading the whole card so that everyone understands.
So destruction is the more rare one, I suppose.
Yes, that is clearly what it appears to be.
Although there's not really that much black going around.
Well, it's available at the lower
That's true.
numbers.
Oh, I can't buy anything, so.
I think I might also be too poor.
Cool, I'm not.
Wait.
All right. Well, I'm first anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hickory dickory dock. So I get a victory point. That victory point that I just spent, I'm getting it back. Hey ho.
You know what? I'm not going to
Listen what I
expand
said.
out. So I'm going to stay.
I can't buy anything.
All right, well, I get a victory point for having 3.
As do I.
I do not.
You suck!
All right, moving up.
I should have reminded anybody about that rule.
Cultist.
You're welcomes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did you roll the same thing again? 12.
Let's see.
That's
Wow.
very high.
Wow, I'm still set. Order stays. So I will gain my 1. Do you want your 2?
Yeah.
Did you lower me by 2 points for the sanity here?
No. Don't judge me.
I'll judge me.
I'm at 12.
Crazy. I'm at 7.
What?
I got 12.
Yeah. No,
So we're
I'm
staying that
I'm
way?
At 8. Yes. It
Okay.
stays.
The internet hears everything.
They do.
What happened?
There's not much black on it.
A 2-3?
Okay, so
Oh, it's a 2 or 3-year-old,
Yes.
not a 23-year-old?
Possibly 2 or 3 or 23.
Barfing unicorn?
That's one by a man figure. I love a man frame. He's so talented. She's so inspirational.
Here's everything.
You need a magic. You need a magic email.
Wait. No, I'm not doing that.
You need a barfing raven.
Get Jasmo on it. Jasmo, if you're here, get on that. Oh, did you say we had a second emote?
And then we're just
Come
going
in.
back and forth.
Yeah, it's
There.
here.
Did you
Well,
submit
I'm
it?
going
Yeah,
to play.
It's root. It's done.
Oh.
It looks pretty cool too.
So do-
I
Sudukusum
can't. I
triumphacitus.
don't have it.
Okay.
The whole card has it. I'm
Continue.
not
The true notion
Walk
of a
into
spirit.
whole card?
When invoking an elder god, add 2 to the result of your dice. Reduce the sanity lost to invoke the elder god by 1. So I'm going to make my 12 a
I
14.
gotta get my cards.
Ooh, fancy. Okay.
Is there a dice
Sadukism.
modifier in these two?
There's a what?
Ah.
They're just spells.
Ah.
All right, so it looks like I go get a purple, a black.
You
I
mad?
go down
What?
1.
I didn't have dinner.
Have you guys had those Cinnabon
Go 1.
Sweetos?
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 I want to bring them next time.
Oh
They're
my God.
so they're like you eat one, you're like this doesn't taste good, but you still want to eat another one. It's like I'm still not sure, and you just keep eating them.
Kind of like when they came out with
I'm gonna
French
just-
Toast Crunch. Like I still
I'm
ended
gonna
up
draw
not really loving
a
those, but like I would
red.
still just like eat it because it wasn't quite
And
French
I will
toast, but it
discard
was
this one
just
with my hand size.
cinnamon and like maple syrup.
Yeah, it's like
And
I
I'll be
don't
there
know
back.
about this. I'm gonna keep eating it.
I enjoyed French Toast Crunch better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Then you're shameful to all children who existed in that decade. Shame on you. Cinnamon Toast Crunch was the best, and it left you with the best milk always.
My turn.
Whatever's lowest. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna go down 2 because
Correct.
I
You
can't
played that card.
and I'm gonna get 2. What do I want?
2 magics.
2 magics. Thank you. I'm going to get. I'm gonna pop some tags. I'm gonna get $20 in my pocket. I'm gonna get 2 black. And.
Did you just come out here last turn?
Yes.
Did you not get your victory point or magic each time you played?
I did not. I did not. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
What happened?
She gets a magic every time she builds in a 3 or 4 building.
Oh, neat.
I've completely lost my mind. What was my plan here? Where was I going? Purple.
I have a feeling that I'm not going to win a fight.
Oh shoot! I forgot those were coming up.
I'm a little concerned.
I keep accidentally looking at your cards, but I just see colors. I have no idea what they do.
Same.
What's this thing? It's between 2 and 4?
Yes.
I don't like my chances.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
It's been a long week, guys.
It has
A
been.
really freaking long week.
This is the highlight of the week.
Did you do your
Well,
things
besides
to do
Tuesday.
the things?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
I did.
so now we're in expansion era.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
I'll
going
spend-
insane, guys. That's exactly why I'm doing this.
I'll spend my 2 destruction into evil. Is that what purple is? Purple is evil?
Purple is evil. It's not as cool as death and not as cool as destruction. Okay.
Stop trying to be like us.
I get 3 victory points.
Uh-oh.
Stop trying to be like me.
Hi! You
I'm gonna-
inspire me to be such a good
I'm
cultist.
going to spend 2 evils to expand out here in case this one is 3 or less.
Alright, I will be spending 2 blacks to get 1 victory point.
Speaking of Lovecraftian racism,
Yeah.
And that's it for me. I
oh,
only have 2.
Dang, it doesn't work.
Okay. Then we're all... I have 3, so I get a victory point.
Oh, you suck.
I do not.
I do not.
Okay. And this turn, upcoming turn, we will be fighting.
Oh, good. It's okay. It's not at the start.
Not right now.
Glorious.
Glorious?
Moms.
Highest roll of the night, guys.
What did I say?
So...
No, it's not.
13.
I got-
13.
I also
11.
got 13.
So...
No, I didn't. I got
11, right?
11.
Okay. Okay.
Damn, lost again? I need some sanity, yo! Losing
Do
my
I
mind.
want to go up 2?
Oh, you want to be that crazy mother puss bucket?
Well, I do like that +2 for being low.
Damn, they all cost sanity. That's insane. That wasn't even on purpose.
That's my life.
You shut up.
You know what? I will go up 2 because I'm going to go here for a change.
Whoa, no. Sorry.
Oh, it's me. Right. What do you got?
I see 6s.
Fascinating. Yeah, I do too. So that's that.
Fine. I didn't want to go there anyway.
What happens to this being a not, like, hate drafting?
Oh no! It's not hate drafting. That's purely strategy. It's like I can get what I want because I rolled like crap.
Okay. Sounds a little hate drafty.
She has more options.
Ooh, 13
She didn't
takes
want
me,
that.
13 takes me way too close to being completely insane.
I regret my decision.
My decision.
I don't because I was considering going there. So
Made it easy for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't...
I was like, with my hand size. Damn.
Okay, do 6 by itself. Don't really want to do 10. Don't really want to do 7. And you can't go to 9. Oh, if I go to 13, that's so scary. I'll be at 1.
No, it's not like you're out of the game if you hit 0. It's
Alright, you just lose
You just
points,
lose
right?
victory points instead of saying. You
Sure.
could always go here at some point too.
That's true.
Wow.
And
crazy.
Ryan, you've got one last one to place.
Yeah, guess where that's going.
All right, well, you start us off.
Holy crap on a cracker. Sorry, I was watching Stanton's second home run today.
It's a long one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Basically dead center field and Roger Center.
Okay.
I think at 450 feet. Yeah, so I'm going to spend that sanity, and I'm going to get a victory point, and I'm going to get one of these strength spells, and I'm going to get a magic key point thingy. Death spell. Sorry, let me read this first, because...
Cthulhu
It makes
musical.
sense.
Cthulhu the musical.
Cool. So spending a sanity to gain a good of my choice,
Cthulhu.
I'm going to get...
That's from
How's
South
your ankle,
Park.
by the way?
Just...
It's better. I mean, it's more stiff than painful, but the bruising is starting now, and it's still kind of swollen.
Yeah.
But hey,
No, that's conversation you're welcome to interrupt. That was just, I didn't know if you were doing something else. So I was like, oh, that was your ankle.
what was happening? What's going on? What's the matter?
Nothing. It's my turn.
Yep.
I'm going down 2.
Roman.
Okay.
I'll
You
gain.
gotta tell her what you did.
Oh, it's because I said it's more stiff and
Oh.
painful or something.
I'm kidding. Never mind. You don't
All
have any
right.
intelligence to
I
do
must
this.
discard down to 3. I like all of these. That sucks for me. Discard this one, please. And these are the same card, so you can discard that one. Okay. And go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll look. I don't think it matters, but I'll look at the event. I'll be surprised.
My ankle, you dirty-minded people. Gosh.
She's not generally that bitter.
Huh.
Fascinating?
Wow.
These really are like
Okay.
festival colors.
Okay.
It's like New Orleans up in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a cultist that flashes them. Anyway,
Get your dice.
it's purple, green,
Away.
and yellow.
I know.
Okay.
I was trying to think of something clever to say. and
You're done? You done? You sure?
Well, I had the command
Alright,
card.
so I'm gonna lose my 2 sanity, sir.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun. And I'm gonna get 1 of each.
If you have less than 6 sanity, you lose 3 sanity.
Where?
I'm just saying.
Oh my what?
Nothing.
And I will take 1 of these. Interesting.
Why do we keep saying that? I started a trend, and I'm sorry for that.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
I shut up.
Alright, so expansion phase.
Expansion.
Alright, so spend a cult point to gain 1 destruction, please.
1 destruction.
Same card that you had.
Neat. Oh, so there are repeats.
Mm-hmm. And I discarded 1. So there are quite a few.
Huh.
Well, that's not good.
I don't think I'm going to build this turn.
And yeah, I'm not building either.
Kind of feel like there's a reason behind that.
You don't know me.
No, I don't. But
I heard.
but I know in Kingsport, if you like, I'm not gonna build. You have resources. I'm not gonna build.
Well, maybe I'm saving up for a big one. All right.
Well, here's the thing. In Kingsburg, Phase 7 is recruit soldiers, when you can basically turn in resources to raise your defenses. And there's also a mechanism where you can peek at the bad thing that's coming up. So if you're like hoarding resources,
And you're like, oh, I see. I need to do that too.
yeah.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
How come roulette
I'm
didn't
gonna
work?
cast
Huh?
Demonal
So how come
Terraria.
roulette didn't work.
Your what?
Roulette didn't work.
We should look all this up. This is all Latin. I want to know what it all means. Jeez, even the flavor text is not in English. Eventus vero cora do percano torfici.
Just read the English, please.
No. Do what you're
Spend
doing.
any.
Latin doesn't have the ch sound.
I know.
right?
It's my
Much more
Hispanicness.
like Aramaic.
Well, it's not even. That's right. Whatever. Spend any number of magic to gain 1 domain resource for every 2 magic spent. So I'm gonna spend 4 to get a black and a red.
Also racist.
Also racist.
Yep. And I'm gonna spend 2 purples, 2 blacks, and 2 reds to go to this building.
Oh, I want the hospital. Fine.
Krankenwagen! Oh, Krankenhaus. Sorry.
And again, that took me below 3, so I'm gonna get that. And
Did you ever
5
see that
points
video,
for
like-
Jen.
5 points.
Like
Empress Jen.
German words in comparison to like every other European thing.
Huh?
And it was like hospital, ospedale,
Oh,
hospital, Krankenhaus.
But we have 3, so we gain victory points.
you guys
Yay.
suck.
And ready for the event?
Lose all of your.
Each cultist in turn order may spend up to 2 destruction. If a cultist spends only 1, he loses 2 sanity. If the cultist spends none, he must remove the marker from his highest.
No!
There
Maybe
you
should
go.
go to the event.
Wait,
So if you spend none, you have to pick up your hospital.
wait. First, move me up my 1 point because I went to level 4 building.
No, 1 magic point.
No.
What? I'm on the floor.
Yeah, should
Oh,
be
it
a
is magic point. I thought it was. What? That's stupid. After all of that.
I'm gonna get rid of 2. Yeah, that's why I peeked at that and said, "Oh."
Yeah, that's what I was
Give me
like.
one of those destruction
I'm not
pieces.
gonna build anything because there's something fishy happening.
Highest level building, which is my
Which you
4.
only have a 4.
That's annoying as hell. I'm like really upset
Oh.
right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That just made me angry.
To be fair, though, all you really lost was the 2 death and 2 evil because you also spent the 2 destruction to get that building.
It's still infuriating.
It is infuriating.
Absolutely.
After all that,
All right, so investigator. It's a 2. It gets +1 strength against cultists that do not have any resources. We all have resources.
Yeah.
We're good. So it's a 2. If you win, you get a cult point. So I have, in turn order, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've already doubled them.
Awesome.
So I get
So you
2
get 2
points.
points. And I have got
Just 1, unfortunately, from that one.
yes, because it's +1 if you have less than 6 or less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 1, and that's 2, and then 3 because you retcon that.
Yes.
Crap, so I beat him.
Okay, so you get a victory point, and +1 if you win the fight.
Yay!
So 2.
Yay!
Jen, you
I don't play anymore. That really made me upset.
Well, you have 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you get 2 victory points.
Right? Yeah. So you
Cool.
also get 2 victory points.
This game is proving to be less forgiving than Kingsburg.
That is like if I had at least lost it after having it for 1 turn, it would have been okay. But the fact that I just got it and then lost it is what makes me angrier.
Not supposed to be forgiven.
I understand. All right, back to dice rolling.
That is such crap.
Dang it.
Okay.
What'd you get?
14.
Oh, that's great. I have 12.
I probably rolled a 3.
Go on.
That's a 6.
Okay.
That's a 6. That's a 5. I rolled a 17.
Wow! Yeah, you got a sanity.
Yeah, I'll gain 2. Do you want to gain 1?
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, I'm first then. What do I want?
I'm still so angry. Oh my god. I can't get over
I
it.
don't blame you.
I'd be pretty
was
angry
harsh.
too. Yeah.
That was so bad. And I lost 5 points because I lost my building. Like,
You know what? Screw it. 12.
I don't even know what to do. Like, that just, like, threw me for a loop. Like, I can't even think anymore. Alright, let's see. 14, but I can't do that because I have no sanity. I don't want to lose points anymore.
Oh, you could have gained 1 if you had that building.
Shut up.
That was mean.
That was mean. Don't touch me!
Agreed.
The cat's like, yes.
Agreed.
Mickey.
She wants food, but her sister is not hanging out. I'm not going to feed it one at a time, or else they're not going to eat.
I don't even know what to do.
Oh,
Don't do that. You're so mean.
She also has a scruff. She's a cat.
Her whole body is scruff.
You just pick up China by her tail.
Cthulhu.
I am Cat Thulu.
I am paws so soft.
I am Isa Soft.
I spent a lot of sanity, and I, like...
You can always go there to gain sanity.
Yeah, but it's such a waste.
Here, I lost the pet.
Oh my god. I am the color out of time.
I'll lose my 1 sanity to go here.
That's what it actually is. I know. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
17?
Let's see. No, 17 it's not appealing, actually.
Okay.
16's a little more appealing, but I can't get 16. We're 15.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't even see the 16 had another 4.
I want a milkshake when we go on the way back home because I need some happiness.
Would you like some wine?
Huh?
Would you like some wine?
I would love some wine. Can I actually have one?
I'll have some wine.
You're like, you weren't joking, right?
You seem like you could use wine.
How does this happen? Whatever.
It's happy to see you.
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to die tonight? I'm already angry.
I mean, honestly.
Looks like you're gaining sanity.
Yeah, no, definitely. Actually, that's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna go for the 11 person. I was like, oh, she only has a 6.
Guess I should. Yep.
I'm gonna do that then.
You go first.
Do I want to spend purple to at least get my 3 sanity back up? Because I'm going to lose 1. Nah! Move me up to 3. Please. Thank you.
Just up to
Just
3.
1. Mhm.
Okay. Then it's her.
So I'll spend the sanity. I'll go up on magic. Who are the magic points? Things that never. You're gonna throw that at me, aren't you?
Oh!
Rimmed out.
Green?
No, I also get a domain resource thingy, and I think I'm gonna get. There's only 3 of them, I know, and it's difficult.
It's lots of colors.
Colors are hard.
They are.
Pew.
You did make it!
Worked.
Wow, even with the sweater and everything. Good job. There you go. Thank you.
Fancy wine
She
glasses.
seemed like she needed
It's so
it.
delicate and pretty.
I think that's one of the ones I might have gotten from the Puppet Center. They have this free table where I used to work, and people just bring
Can I get
things
a
and leave
victory
them on the
point?
table, and you just take them home with you.
It's
And
so pretty.
one of the things my boss brought this entire box of all these different wine glasses. I'm like, okay.
It's a perfect fit. Look at that.
Ooh,
It was meant to be.
Like literally, like the whole look at the circle.
Certainly has nothing to do with like standardized sizes.
No.
No. It was fate. Straight up destiny.
Okay. Then
That nice refreshing sip that I just took
Lose
just made me
2.
happier.
I get a purple and 2 reds, please.
No, don't give him anything. You drew that card.
You're abusive.
I'm
And then
sad
she's like,
again.
"Put my teddy there."
Drink more wine.
Drink more wine.
Alright, then expansion, starting with me. What can I buy? I don't want to spend anything. Okay. What's cheap?
I would have been winning right now. No, I would have been
But
tied.
you're not.
No, you'd be winning.
But she's not.
But she's
No.
not.
Oh yeah, would have been by 1 point.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Josta. Remember Josta?
No.
No? No one
Of
remembers
course.
Josta?
No.
You remember Surge, though, right?
Yes.
What?
You remember Surge?
Of what?
No, Surge. The drink, Surge.
What?
No.
Like the Mountain Dew on steroids. It was like concentrated Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that stuff will
They
rot.
still have it. They have it at 7-Eleven.
Ew. Oh my god.
Dude, it brought me back.
I am not gonna
Like one of the days.
spend
You
anything.
don't want to live, do you?
Honestly?
Just team up and it becomes
you
an
like to
episode of
buy
Snap. No, because I can't buy anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend all my domain goods.
Ooh.
Go into the cemetery and we're gonna get buried. Cause that's what you do in a cemetery.
Then you don't have 3, but we do. Alright. No raid, move on, and roll.
You're not gonna give me that one? That was clever. Come on.
Yay.
Oh
Clever.
my god.
Becky,
that
look
butt.
at Yaku.
Sorry, I missed the Becky part.
This is crap.
12.
7.
10.
Yeah, I'm still.
Alright, I'll gain 2.
Yay! Yes, I get one, please. Please, please. I need my sanity.
Millie, 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 millie.
Okay, so neither of you can do that, so.
Oh, why didn't I do that? I'm
Oh
dumb.
god, are you really?
Felt like we needed some joy.
I guess. I mean, Jen needs some joy. I'm
that wine.
actually okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Blah. Oh. Fine.
Refreshing happiness.
You're driving, right, James?
Yes.
At trivia, they started talking about sports, and the bartender came with my drink. I'm like, yes, my drink. Give me the vodka.
Give me the vodka.
That's not 14.
The-
I don't
the-
have
the
14.
potato
Come on.
milk.
Well, you don't.
Right.
Unless you have a card that gives you 14.
I don't. I'm just really good at math. Numbers is numbers.
Numbers.
A pour over.
I can get two
Oh, boy.
purple into magic, or a purple a magic and something else. What else would I want? I mean... Yeah, okay.
Cats have eaten. I'm a good cat.
Grr. It's fine. I wanted sanity anyway. I didn't.
He didn't. He didn't, though.
What? Oh, no?
Yes. He's done.
Oh, you were looking at me for the right reason.
No, I was plotting your murder.
Alright, gain 1.
Purple.
Black. Black or purple, sorry.
What did I decide that I wanted there?
I don't know.
I had it in my head and it went away.
It's either black or purple.
Purple.
Okay.
Interesting.
That just scared the crap out of me. I don't know why.
Well, I lose a sanity and gain a red. And another magic.
And I lose a sanity, and I'm gonna get a block and a magic, please.
I feel like both of you benefited more than me, and I had the higher roll. I'm gonna lose 2 sanity, and I'm gonna gain a purple and 2 reds and 2 magic. All right, maybe not.
Okay.
Das
You will
ist
be-
das.
Oh, wait.
We
no,
are expanding.
Expanding.
I have 3 things. Oh wait, that's an after the fact, isn't it?
I'm going to go also to the cemetery.
Y'all suck.
So that's 4 for me.
Cool.
I'm gonna spend my 2 purples and 2 blacks to go to City Hall. You can't fight corporate America. They're big and we are small. No, you can't fight City Hall. 1, 2, 3, 4.
that's a
Spring
good-
cleaning.
I don't even know what it is. I just want points.
You may spend a magic
The
to
sick,
change one of your
disgusting
dice
job. Sick, disgusting job. Sick, disgusting job. But it's gotta get done.
rolls. You gain yourself 4.
Yes. RECYCLE recycle. CONSERVE conserve.
And expand.
Don't you POLUTE pollute the river, sky, or sea, or else you're gonna get what you deserve.
Because nobody takes the lower third.
No, that's the music term. Yes. Yeah. Why?
There's
I gave that back to you. You're expanding.
Oh! No, I'm not actually.
Okay, well, then you get a victory point for having 3 or more. Do
I
you
only
have
have
3?
two. Nope.
Okay. Now we are...
Oh crap.
I
I did not foresee this.
3 is how many strength?
3 to 5.
Oh, just when I need it.
Ew.
7.
10.
9.
Oh my
Alright, I'll take my 2 sanity.
Damn it! I need sanity.
You get... Oh, damn. Wait. I have 10 versus her 9.
Yay! I got sanity.
Would you like your 1?
Yes.
Start us off.
Oh.
I want a milkshake.
I do too.
I
Now
want
that you mentioned
it
it
right
though,
now.
it's like,
I really like something sweet.
I'll go all 7s.
Oh.
Alright.
Call that the all in. Alright, what do I want? Where am I? What do I
It's
need?
necessary.
10. 9. I get no resources. 1. You went all in, so you can't do that.
Little Poots!
That was the first show I ever saw that had a musical episode in it where they broke the fourth wall that way and was like, how do you all know this? How oh yeah, we had practice. And you didn't get the memo?
Yeah. You may spend 1 magic to change one of your dice totals by 1. Huh?
So you can make that 1 a 2, for instance.
Oh.
Or the 4 or 5.
Got it. Let's see, what's the 5s?
Oh, Brian, you're sick. Feel better, dude.
2. Gives me a black.
Probably got it from the 2 or 3 or 23-year-old.
6.
I mean, in this day and age, I would not be surprised if a 23-year-old needed a babysitter.
9.
Don't judge me.
You are not.
But if you're 30-something and you still need a babysitter, it still counts, right?
Yes.
She is my babysitter.
I feel like there's a website for that.
Quite a few, probably. Oh, I'm not going there anyway.
No, they closed down that part of Craigslist.
They did.
Makes sense.
I've never been on Craigslist.
We have, just once when we were first looking for apartments in case it was
We
helping
all
us do
done?
that.
Oh, then start us off.
Purple! And then I get 2 purple and 2 magic points at the cost of 1
I
sanity.
got your sanity.
Cool.
Green.
One sanity, play black, and a red.
Still racist.
I lose 2. I'll take the 2 purple and the black.
Catch it! Oh,
God.
So heavy.
Okay, then
She's
it's
so-
expansion. And none of us got to peek at anything that's coming up. So,
Nope!
good luck,
Did I
everyone.
get my 1 magic thingy for going here?
No.
Can I get my 1 magic point, please? Thank you. Oh boy.
Just in case I have to discard resources, I think I'm gonna withhold building things.
I'm actually not building something.
I kind of feel like that's the smart move.
Whatever, man. I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm building.
Yeah,
So I can spend 1 less resource by... Spend a magic to spend 1 less resource. So I'll spend 1 less red to go over here also. And hope that didn't backfire.
Well, you're at a police station, so chances are they thought you were armed.
Yeah, they... Well, I mean, I'm cultists. I'd hope.
Oh, you spend 1 magic. So can you do that multiple times, though? Can you spend, like, more than 1 magic to go to...
I would say no. It's just
Okay.
a 1. Because it would say for each you reduce, you spend or something like that. Also, that would be pretty broken.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's... You guys get victory points?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right, event time.
Gosh. If it makes me lose a building, I'm breaking your camera. I'm sorry.
Each cultist may spend any number of domain resources of your choice to gain +1 strength for each resource spent.
Mother puss bucket!
How much strength do I have? Just, let's see.
Well, we
So I
don't...
have...
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what we're up against.
No, but I
yet.
have 2, 3.
3.
We don't know. At least...
It's only... We only get 2 if it's 3
Yeah,
or
so it's
less,
so far only 3.
which it could be. It could be at most 5.
You gain 1 domain when you place your marker on this building.
Yeah,
How did I
it's-
do that? I don't know. So I only have 3.
And again, at most
and
it
then
could
I
be
have...
5.
Yeah, 3.
My strength is 1, 2, 3.
I'm good. Not my magic points. I'm not wasting any of my resources.
Possibly 4. And 5. I'm good.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, also with plus additional 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's if I spend it. So I'm at 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not spending it either. That
Yeah.
was an easy one.
Yeah.
And this is William Channing Webb, 3.
Cool.
So everyone gets the plus... Actually, we get the +2 for 3 or less. So he gets... Each building cannot give cultists more than +1 strength.
Oh.
So 1, 2... So actually turn order. So Ryan, you've
Alright,
got
so
1, 2,
2,
3,
4.
4. So you get... If you win, the cultist gains 2 magic. If you lose 3 sanity.
Oof.
Okay. Oh, and you're here, so you gain a cult point.
Yes, I do.
Then you're up. You have 1, 2, 3. So you're equal to him.
What?
You have 1, 2, 3 because he can't give more than 2 or more than 1.
Oh.
So if you win, so if you do nothing, nothing happens. If you add to it, you get 2 magic.
Only 2 magic?
Yeah. So I don't even know if it's worth
Nope.
trying to. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just beat him.
It wouldn't have gone far.
Wasn't
Get a
my
victory
would've
point
spilled, look,
and
see?
2 magic
I know.
also.
I'm just saying, like, if you broke that,
I'd be sad.
she'd be very sad. She'd
I
be...
already broke my wedding glass.
Aw.
I broke it like 2 months after the wedding.
Okay. Then second to last turn of the game.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Oh.
Get on it, y'all.
Oh my
Wow.
Oh, crap.
God.
8.
How'd you do? That
5.
sounds like a me kind of
I rolled a 5.
There's
And
a
a,
5 in there.
and a
I got
6 and a
8.
3.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yes, Andy got
all right.
I rolled, that's 14.
8.
You? Where do I want to go? What's good victory point stuff around here?
That's pretty much what I'm looking at, too.
Deep in thought.
Damn, that wouldn't have been kicked in if I had done it. Roll dice. If you spend one magic. So that's a lot of money, though. Whatever. I'm gonna spend. What's everyone got?
I got a 14.
Okay, I'll go here.
Oops.
I'm not gonna gain the 2 sanity. Do you want the sanity?
Yes.
Sandy, please. I want some sandy. Please? Mr. Cooler,
Baloney.
Please help me.
I love you.
That is-
All hail.
You could totally be a voice actor, Brenna.
Who, me? Nah. I could do 2 voices, mine and that.
I mean, like, that's a pretty adorable voice. Also, did you see what, completely off topic and not related to this game, did you see what Tom posted this morning?
Tom?
Yeah, Sullivan. The,
On Facebook?
yeah,
No.
it was a gumball
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
scene about his JWs.
Now I gotta go check.
Alright, Ryan, you're up.
Oh, Thomas.
It was so hilarious. I'm like, that is
Thomas.
way too
Why
appropriate.
don't we hang out more, Tom? We love you.
I'm gonna with the
He also does really
wish I
cool,
had some
like,
nice rules.
cosplay stuff and miniature stuff. So, like, you know.
dang girl.
I needed the happy.
Needed that happy. Aw, Jen.
Thank you.
I don't see it.
Like, quick triangle to the miss the high five.
He was like, what are you doing?
You know how to dream with that game?
Until dawn.
Yes. Damn game.
I really?
Oh, the 3 is gone.
Haha.
That's okay. Yeah.
Baloney.
Oh, okay, we're good. Start us off.
You say that, and you were the first one.
1 or 3?
1.
Okay. Then I will gain a 2 blacks from the next one also.
Got it.
I'm getting my black and my red and going down to sanity, please.
I'm gonna lose 2 sanity. I'm gonna gain a victory point, and I'm gonna get some death.
You said he posted it this morning?
Okay.
I saw it this morning anyway.
Then, time to expand.
Yeah, let's expand.
Alright. What can I do? Nothing.
Big fat nothing?
Big fat nothing. Wait. I can do stuff.
What?
Blake Coleman.
Oh, he scored?
Sure.
Okay.
They're
I was just
growing.
like, I don't know what you're doing.
It's okay.
I mean,
They're-
congratulations.
They're growing.
That's a
It's a thank God.
Go!
it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Lit the lamp.
It's 3-2 now. 5 minutes left.
Okay.
In the game.
Well, I just need to get some victory points, so I'm going to
Sorry.
spend the 2 death. Since I can spend 1 less if I spend a magic.
12
Spend
minutes
some
left.
death.
To go to the library.
Florida's winning though.
Oh. Well, whatever.
Huh?
Said Florida's winning.
Oh. Ew. But hey,
As if we win, it's fine.
What's baloney is that I'm spending these damn resources again to go to the hospital.
Back up 5.
Such crap.
aw.
I'm gonna spend 1 magic point to reduce the cost of that theater by 1.
Oh, you went to the hospital, so you gain 1.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to spend the death. I'm going to spend 3 evil and the 2 destruction to go to the theater. So I'm going to get 6 points.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, does anyone have 3 or more? Nope. Okay. Last turn of the game. Come on, big roll. I need you.
That's a 17. No, that's a
15.
10.
Okay.
17 again.
Hey.
Hey, must be the money.
You gain a magic.
What?
Anything else
I
on
can
order?
be on point when I want to.
You may gain a sanity.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay.
Go raise such a
Then I have 11, 15, 10.
10.
17.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
go first.
go for it.
I'll go up my 2 sanity, please.
Boop.
Yay.
Sure.
Because it's below 6, right? So I'm still good.
Below
6 or below.
6 or below.
6 or less with that, yes.
Let's see what is out here. Nothing that'll get me points of cool. Got a red.
That's a lot of purple.
Yep.
What can I do with that purple? I can't even go to the church. Not that I'd want to.
Da, 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 da. And we still have 1 more roll after this, or is that it?
This is it.
This
This is it.
Never
Figure
mind.
everything out now.
Alright.
Better figure your life out. This one round is what being an adult is all about.
Hey, here's a question for you. If you buy the building in the expansion, and it has an expansion thing, can that take place immediately?
I'd say yes.
Because that may have an effect on what I do this turn.
Yeah.
It does not say, but I will say yes.
Okay.
I'll go here.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Okay, a 10. I see. So I can't go there. You're mean. Well, that is 2 victory points, but 4 purples. What would I? I couldn't go there if I did that. Couldn't go there. Couldn't go. I wouldn't be able to do anything with purples. That is irritating.
Goods or not anything at the end of the game?
No.
Okay.
Quickly double check. No, I believe it's just if the scenario is a festival card, it's revealed. Nope, just whoever has the most at the end.
Okay.
So that's out of the question. 9 doesn't get me resources. 11 does, as does 6.
Okay.
Fine, I'll go here.
Oh, the screen messed up. It was showing Pine as
That's fair.
as the streamer. I was like, how did Pine become her streamer?
That's fair.
No.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to the 4.
Oh, and I'll go to the 5. And you are spending 1 of your sanity. Excuse me.
That is totally fine by me, I think. And that's red in one of these.
And I'll spend a sanity to get a point. And a spell and a magic point that I can't maxed out.
But you get a spell.
When you get a spell, what does evil do? The evil spells do what?
Help with dice rolling, so
Which-
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a useless now.
get you domain.
That's also probably useless now.
Probably.
So I'll get one of these.
Get you some points.
And I'll just get my 2 purples and a black.
For 2 sanity.
What you see?
I will go down to sanity to gain a victory point. And which 2 resources?
I don't know why I
That's
gave
not
that to you.
See, so they got the yellows and greens that are mixing today.
What could I use? Damn it. Give me 2 black.
It's like
To
it's from
death.
Kingdom Hearts.
Survey says
The Aladdin world. Or Sands or something.
no.
What is
Good.
it?
Not even close.
What is
Way
it
out.
called?
Temple of the Black Pharaoh, Noxarkhan. Not that I know what that means.
Huh.
It means you is wrong.
God, not
Dash
all that
with
music sounds the
advantage.
same, Jennifer.
All right, spend my 2 sanity. Here. Please spend my 2 sanity. Can you spare some sanity? Sanity. Sanity. All right.
Alright, so expansion, you start.
I'll spend 1 black to get that 1 victory point.
Oh, here.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Jeez. Very.
Up next, I will spend -1 black with my magic and get 4 victory points.
I was gonna do the same thing.
I may spend 1 magic to gain a cult point. Or foresee. Actually, it doesn't matter at this point. I can't decide, so I'm going to get a cult point.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
going to
not
happen.
saying it. Let's spend another magic.
Okay, everyone's good?
But 1 point, please, because I have 3.
Okay, well,
So Jasmine was saying that the game looks pretty complicated.
no, it's not.
It's really not actually that complicated. If you're familiar with any kind of like worker placement type game, it's pretty much that.
The dice are your workers.
I will give it. It looks a lot more complicated than what it needs to be. Basically, in this game, you're rolling dice, and then you're using the dice you're assigning dice to these things that are up here, and then getting what's on them. You're spending things to get what's on them using the dice. Then you're using those resources to build buildings here for victory points and other abilities and such. And throughout the course of the game, you're going to have like certain things that are kind of going to derail you, but for the most part, so far, it's not been that bad.
Until
And this is the last round of the
Until
game.
derailment.
each cultist in turn order receives a cult point. If at least one other cultist has more cult points than them. So green, you get a cult point.
Yay.
Then I don't
You
get
don't
one.
get a cult
You
point,
get
and
one.
I do.
Then, if no cultist has fewer points than them, that cultist receives 1 additional point. So, green, there was no cultist with fewer points than you, so you gain an additional point.
Yay.
And that's it.
It's bullshit.
Thank you so much for that follow. Who followed us?
Ismerolo.
What do we got here? Oh, hey, Shabazz. Thank
Oh.
you everyone so much for the follow. Welcome to the table.
Great.
So this cultist gets +1 strength against cultists with 6 or less sanity.
So, yeah. So, Jasmo, we're actually going to talk about this game in probably just a few minutes if you wanted to hang out. If you were able to hang out and just, like, give us a listen for, like, overall thoughts on the game shortly after we finish playing it. What happened? What are we up against?
This dude came out, and he is a 6 because he gets +1 strength against people who are 6 or under.
Which is all of us.
Awesome!
Okay. So he's a 6, starting with you, Jen. The victory is you get 3 cult points.
Nice.
If you lose, the cultist removes a marker from your highest building. So, don't lose. Jen, you have 1, 2, 3. You can spend a magic to get 4,
Get 4 strength?
to a total of 4.
Oh, yes, do that.
And
the
at the moment,
flipping
that's
us
it.
off.
You have 4.
Don't say that out loud.
Spend 4 more to get 3 more.
Nobody else saw it. I see the thumbs up.
Oh,
So you have 7.
oh, I see it.
Can you get to 12?
No. 12.
Don't
For
give
every
people
2
ideas.
magic spent, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to have like 10 magic, which I don't, so no.
Okay, so you beat him and get 3 victory points, 3 cult points. Okay, I'm up next. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4 because I'm spending that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spend 4 magic to get +3. And then lose a sanity. So I'm at 8. Oh, I don't have any death left.
That's quarter of the night. Oh, I don't
So-
have any death left.
The cultist gains, so I get 3 + 1. So 4. Okay. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make it 5 if you spend a magic point.
That's 5.
So you're losing right now.
I'm going to spend 2 magic to gain 2 strength.
Okay. So 7 versus 6. Can you get to 12?
I can't get to 12.
Okay. Then you get 4 cult points.
But I have 7?
Yes.
Yeah,
7
no,
versus
I'd be...
6.
Yeah, no. I'd be able to get to 9. So...
Okay. So 4 for you.
Hooray!
And that is the game.
And that's all she wrote. And it looks like James won.
Yep.
Anticlimactic.
I'm still upset about those 5 points, though.
We know.
That was ridiculous. I'm sorry. But at least, like, lose the power. Like, to lose the points, too.
You would have tied.
Stupid.
So...
I hated the game.
That was... So after playing Kingsburg, you're gonna just flat out say you hate this game because of that.
Yes.
That one.
That card
one
was
thing.
ridiculous. I'm very angry.
So as
I
far
want to
as
play this 9 more times.
Yes, we do.
that's on you.
Guys, it's already April. Come on.
We're doing
So-
good.
We're ahead of the game. We just haven't started this one.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Also, I think we've picked on all the easy games first.
Yeah.
It's like,
kinda-
oh,
Luck with the rest of the year.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we have 1 Eldritch Horror played, 1 Arkham Horror played, but like all of the Elder Sides and most of the Pandemic Cthulhu's.
Well, I mean-
and
I want to play that.
it's actually very fun.
I just love Pandemic.
So anyway, why did I? Here you go. Those are yours now.
Some right, the yellows. There's something called the yellows.
I don't know.
You think you own them?
Thanks. So this game, it is very much like Kingsburg, and if you ever played Kingsburg or you watched us play last week, Kingsburg, it is very similar. It's made by the same designer. It's published by a different company, but it is basically Kingsburg with a Cthulhu theme on it. And what that means is it's a fairly good game. As a game can be good. That's not bad. Whoops. The mechanics are very similar to Kingsburg in that you roll dice, you then that determines your turn order. You then take your dice and assign them to certain things and get resources. And then you use those resources to buy buildings. That's essentially what Kingsburg is. It's like that like 3-phase thing. And then intermittently there's an extra event or two that can possibly throw you for a loop. Whether it's to get rid of a building, or here you go, Jen. Whether it gets rid of one of the buildings that you've built, or it makes you get rid of resources that you've accrued, or something else. It's something bad that you kind of can prepare for a little bit, at least if you roll well enough. But Also, not necessarily something to be so worried about that it's going to break the game for you unless you're Jen. Mm-hmm. Everybody in this room nodded, even Brenna.
You couldn't see it, but we were definitely not.
Yep. And now we're going to talk about it as a game, and probably just by default how it compares to Kingsburg, without James's input on the comparison to Kingsburg, because James has not played Kingsburg yet.
I was pretty upset you played last week because I was like, oh, it would have been a perfect time to.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
I saw. Here's the thing. I set it up and was like, wow, we're not going to fit 4 players at this table with this game, so we're playing this tonight because I know James isn't going to be here.
It does take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
At least this one does.
Yeah. So, this game, the components aren't the worst thing in the world.
There's a
The
lot.
dice are wooden, which
Not as nice as glossy dice.
which isn't nice.
I like wooden dice.
I'm okay with
More
wooden
than
dice.
like the dice from like Role Player or something, though.
Yes.
Well, really?
Really?
I don't.
But not more than the dice from Dice Throne.
Oh no. But those are like metallic.
Those are gorgeous.
So the dice are wooden, which I guess provides for a little bit more balance in them. But if you're going to talk about dice, I like a little heavier dice.
Oh,
That's
I was
like-
just going for
That's a
aesthetics.
silly thing. I know it's a silly thing, but that's a thing anyway. Classic dice is always better for me. And as far as the ancient ones, these gods that you're assigning things to. Also, Elder Sign expansion has this as a
Omens of the
Oh yeah, we never.
Omens of the Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. That was it.
As that. The artwork on them is beautiful. That I will say.
Very
it's
nice.
it's really cool artwork. An unnecessary thing is like the biography of the god, and this card is because of the story on the back. It makes this card 4 times bigger than it needs to be, which gives it way bigger. Makes the game take up a lot more space than it actually needs to. The board itself is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the Arkham Horror or Eldritch Horror board, where it's a bunch of different locations, and you go from place to place in them. So if you've ever seen Arkham Horror, I'm sure we'll play it on stream eventually.
Hey, it's on our 10x10.
Yeah.
On a special Saturday stream when we have 4 hours to play.
Yeah.
Because
Hey, let's do that.
I've never
We
played it
get
with 4
to-
players.
Oh,
Okay.
fun.
We,
Yeah,
when, we,
get
when, we,
to-
when we play Arkham Horror, we normally play it where we run 2 characters each,
Right.
so that it is a 4-player
But then
game.
you
Yeah.
kind of forget, like, oh, I had this the whole time, and I was.
You do, I don't.
But if we can get,
Fair.
what if we say if we can get to 300 followers by before Tabletop Day? That gives a whole month
Yeah.
to give us 11 followers.
Well, how many followers? We have 11. We need
We're
11.
at 289.
I think we're at 290 now because of the
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I'm still not
290.
following also.
Would you freaking get
Dang it, James!
I'm doing it right now. Do you have the app on your phone?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Anyway,
If we
Um,
do 300,
but anyway,
like an all-day
It was something like that. I don't know. Sorry.
but also speaking about the board, so these spaces, the buildings that you can buy that go on the board, they're tiles and they're specific to each space on the board. Which James brought up the point, why wouldn't you just print what the buildings do on the board?
Or at least put the name of the building on the tiles if you must have tiles.
It doesn't make sense unless you were going to like randomize the buildings, but you can't randomize the buildings because they do get more powerful in certain respects. If you wanted to like put the number on the building, like there's numbers on the building, so there's 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s on these spaces here, and if you wanted to rank the buildings that way, where they were 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you could randomize them that way where they wound up on the board so you could take
That would
different
also-
paths. That would be a lot more acceptable than, no, this tile goes on this space.
But I do think they actually wanted to group similar tiles together. They wanted everyone to be like, oh, here's where the attacks are. So I don't know if that would screw up the design philosophy anyway.
Which I can appreciate because that's how Kingsburg is. Its buildings are like, this one will give you +1 strength. This one will give you +2 strength. This one will give
So you just go down that path
Yeah.
and just get strength. Okay.
Yeah. And there's other ways to get strength throughout the game as well. But, and again, as far as the random encounters in Kingsburg, it's a kind of beast at the end of the year. Thank you so much for whatever that was.
What's a follow?
It's me. I would think. Oh, sorry.
Thanks, whoever you are.
Oh my god! Furlers.
See, now it has to be 401 followers by Tabletop Day. Friends don't count.
Jen's following.
402 followers.
Are you not following yourself?
Guys, keep going. 410 followers.
Wait,
by
410!
Tabletop Day.
300!
If you
Me
randomize the buildings, it'd be havoc for the postal
Nope, now it's
service.
400. 400 followers by Tabletop Day.
I haven't looked through all the scenarios in this game, but the one that we had wasn't like really that beneficial nor detrimental.
No, you didn't think about it. Was there anything else in that card? I feel like there was another paragraph that we kind of didn't...
If you lost to an investigator, you lost a building.
Got it.
But
Okay.
none of us lost to an investigator.
Good job.
So that kind of adds something that Kingsburg 2.0 or the expansion, if you have the first edition, adds, which is like the scenarios, like, hey, this can happen at any given time. And this is a rule that affects this game.
Yeah, this one, for instance, allows any number of people to go onto Cthulhu. He's not limited, and you can use any combination of dice, apparently.
Oh.
That's cool.
So he's just like a constant. You can just always invoke Cthulhu.
That is cool.
But you see the top there, it says place a random festive card or festivity card
Yeah.
or something like that. Festival card. So the first time I played this, you can only really look at the festival card when you get the 4C ability after the last investigator's been fought. So when's the last investigator on that one, for instance? 10 or 11, something like that?
11.
So you have one turn to look at the festival card, which means you don't have enough time to actually change your strategy to work on the festival card. For instance, this one, each cultist in order gains a cult point for each magic he has and loses one for each sanity. So that could be a huge swing that you just lucked into.
Yeah.
And that's how I won the first time I played, because I was really low, up really high, and then I was down by like 10, and then I just jumped over someone.
Which, I mean,
It's Cthulhu.
in what is technically a dice game, more randomness is kind of to be expected, but in a game like this, yeah, it can hurt it can hurt if it can hurt the outcome, it can generally hurt the experience. Something like that, yeah, that can hurt.
Right,
the
at least
experience.
with dice, you know what you could go for to start with. Like, if it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. But this, like, you just happen to luck into in the end.
I will, however, say that, like, I don't know how many of these there are, but if you've played the game enough, you could probably, like, get an idea for what they
True.
tend to be, and therefore can plan for almost any situation, and adjust accordingly. But still, playing with
7
an
festivals.
experience, playing with an experience of playing with inexperienced players would make that a little
Because it was a pretty big turnoff to the person who was in first and then just lost because he had worked out his strategy to just have enough, and then like, oh well, you were collecting magic soda, you just jumped over me.
Yeah,
for
that's
no reason.
that's fair.
And it was just like, okay, I get it.
Jasmine says, dense. Information is very dense. Talk to me like a baby.
Hey,
How good is this game?
I'll be right back.
It's a good game, but I would recommend Kingsburg. As much as I love Cthulhu, I would take Kingsburg over this.
Okay.
So, the way I see it, in terms of...
You want to come on screen?
I've got a cat.
Oh, never mind
No, it's
then.
okay. She'll come with me. So the way I see it as an observer, she doesn't like this. I don't like that. The way I see it as an observer, so Jasmine noticed that it seemed complicated. Like there was a lot of numbers, a lot was going on. But if you've played Kingsburg, there are still sort of phases to a turn. And it seems the same way here. You roll your dice and determine turn order. Then you assign your dice. Then things happen. You take your resources.
Things.
So there's only three phases to a turn to a round. It's roll dice, assign dice, get your resources. This just seems to add a couple of extra resources that you can get, which are things you can use to purchase magic.
It's not even. I mean, yeah, the magic is.
And then the
is a thing
expansion part.
Yeah, and the sanity is a thing too.
Right, so there's a couple of extra features. So I wouldn't say play this before you've played Kingsburg unless you are unless you're a gamer and you can. It's not too much to handle an extra step. As
a very similar game and also created by the same designer, if you're not, super theme heavy, Kingsburg has a fantasy theme.
I love it.
To it, and it's the same weighted game, but it doesn't look as busy.
No,
it's a lot cleaner of a design. The place where you the place where you place your dice to assign them to get the resources, which again in this game it's evil, death, and destruction. Mm-hmm. In Kingsburg it's gold, stone, and wood.
Yep, it's just resources. Yeah, that's all it is.
They're extremely apparent, and everything is just on the board and not on ginormous cards.
Yeah.
So this is the board.
Yeah, that's significantly better.
Yeah.
Oh, right, James hasn't seen this.
Oh, is that the strength at the top also?
Yes.
That's permanent?
No.
No, okay.
I didn't mean permanent, like it was on the board, like yes.
Oh, no, I meant like, because ours, we basically determined strength each time we fought as
Yeah.
well.
Right, yes, it's the same.
Logic says, my guess is that they didn't print text on the board because localization, but they could put numbers.
I guess, yeah.
But they still had to put the text on the tokens, like.
So what he's saying is like the board could be a universal board for all different language copies, and then the tiles could be printed in different languages.
But they could put like a little number on the color so that it matched, or on the picture so that it matched, because those tokens have numbers on them.
And
like
numbers
1
aren't
out of 20.
universal either.
There could have been iconography instead of words. Also, I will say about this that the cards, the spells that you have to read, the print is really kind of close. And I wouldn't say it's small font. It's like it's legible, but it's close. It's like the spacing is like 0.5 to a normal space.
Oh, lordy.
And the text in the rulebook
is very
just
similar to that.
It's gross. Like, this is an example. And it's just like, I don't...
That's in cursive.
Yeah. Why? I know it's like, oh, you're insane, but like, what is wrong with you?
Get it,
It's
but-
hard to read.
Okay, so...
And
Have
everything...
you guys seen this? Guys, I can't read.
Designers, when you're making rulebooks,
Take a look at that.
you gotta make
about
them
here.
like rulebooks.
And the whole side, they just go into like detail the investigators, just like their backstory, but that just takes up space.
Yeah. Like I
Like-
can appreciate flavor text, but
I can, like, at the back. Not every single page.
so
Yeah, have
also,
like an index of characters in the back.
Yeah, like, that's fine.
I wouldn't mind the rule book being longer.
Yeah, plenty
if
of
you
other
had
rule books have that stuff in the
Yeah,
back.
and you
One of-
expect it in Arkham.
Yeah.
For S's and G's, if you didn't know that this game was called Kingsport Festival, could you read it? And that might be a foreshadowing thing. But also on the back of this, the good thing is there's a game summary. It's basically a larger version of the reference card that is in the game. Kingsburg 2.0 also comes with a reference card, and I'm just going to call it Kingsburg now because you can't get Kingsburg 1.0 unless you spend an exorbitant amount of money that you shouldn't spend.
2's better, I assume?
2 is 1 plus the expansion.
Oh.
Plus an extra module
So-
that wasn't included in
So
the
there'd be no reason to ever buy 1 over 2.
Right,
You
but
just wanted to collect it.
but 1 is out of print anyway, so
Okay.
so yeah, you would have to spend an exorbitant amount of money.
Okay.
Hey James, would you like to spend an exorbitant amount of money?
Okay, I think I'm okay. I have Cthulhu version that's apparently weaker.
They're like in the 90s.
It is as a
That's
game.
story.
It is a little weaker.
Always on the front of that. That's good stuff.
I don't mind it though.
The card text isn't good. They generally did a mediocre job of multi-language graphic design.
I think pretty much everything about the components could be better.
Yeah,
Everything.
which is weird.
It's gonna score a little low
so-
on the roof.
Like,
So-
it looks pretty from afar,
Right.
but then once you start putting stuff on it, you're covering up the pictures anyway.
And you know what? On this, I'm going to blame the publisher. Because it's the same designer as Kingsburg. Or like, I don't know who was also with him. Was it this? Is it the same?
For Kingsburg?
Yeah,
Andrea,
Charvesio. Yeah.
Teresio, and Luca.
Oh, so it's a different co-designer.
That's
But-
funny, it's
Probably
Luca
the
and
artist?
Gianluca.
Oh, is it the same last name?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's why I was like, wait,
Like-
is it? Wait a
So
minute.
is it a nickname that I just don't get?
Yeah.
But
Is it
yeah,
going by like a middle
this-
name as a last name in this one and his actual last name on that one?
There you go.
Trying to hide his shame.
It's a code name.
Code name.
I would have to assume this is an Italian company. It's Passport Game Studios, Suchester Cobblepot Board Games, and Strata Libri.
Cobblepot.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Kingsburg Fantasy Flight did the first edition, so of course it's going to be pretty, because Fantasy Flight only does pretty.
So pretty.
And Z-Man did the second edition, which also it's gonna have
Also pretty.
good quality.
Yeah.
This was after they were bought by Asmodee?
Kingsburg or this?
1,
Kingsburg.
Oh, Kingsburg 1 was also done by Strata Libri, so can't blame them.
We're gonna find who dropped the ball here.
Point 1, 1.0 was done before Asmodee bought Fantasy Flight, and 2.0 was done after.
Okay. So good quality anyway.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty good about buying people and just letting them do their own thing, but making
Yeah,
sure
yeah, yeah.
production is good.
Oh yeah, no, Asmodee is always good.
Yeah. So for now, I'm happy with that monopoly.
Yes,
For now.
it's not a monopoly. For every company they buy, another company shows up.
That's the power and
But
beauty
they're
of
significantly
competition.
smaller.
Competition, baby. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So, as a game, this is weaker than Kingsburg, but and I can appreciate the Cthulhu theme on it as far as the sanity and things. Is it simple enough for somebody new to the hobby, or is it something that you would whip out to show your friends? Yeah, I said it.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
I would say show Kingsburg simply because it has a cleaner design. Like, if I hadn't played Kingsburg or heard of Kingsburg and you showed this to me, I would be a little bit more confused. But because I had already played Kingsburg and several times, I got that, okay, this is my individual player board, this is my building of buildings, and that's how I'm going to get my victory points and my abilities and things. The abilities, though, weren't very impactful either, I will say.
No, we got a few extra experience from that one.
Yeah. The abilities in Kingsburg are much more impactful.
Yeah, like I feel like honestly the buildings were after the strength ones over there. I was just buying them for the points.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I went for this one because it was made the points cheaper to get featured.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's like the only one that was worthwhile.
And because I saw it with like, okay, the game is ending, it's not going to be easy to get resources, let's make it cheaper to get points.
Yeah.
Which is also a thing that can happen in Kingsburg as far as building buildings and getting victory points. What?
Jasmine said Melody's face says no for noobs. Yeah, I would not put this in front of new players.
Yeah, so we played Kingsburg last week, Jen, myself.
Check out the video, it's still on Twitch.
And Brenna, and even though Brenna did play it before, she did struggle with it as far as like analysis paralysis and whatever, and that's okay.
Is it still just 3 dice in Kingsburg?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be a 4th die given a certain circumstance. So
Oh, yeah.
each year is broken down into 8 phases. There's 3 productive seasons, which is the rolling of the dice and the assigning and then building. There's 4 kind of mid phases that give either the player with the fewest buildings built or the player with the most buildings built and an advantage of some kind. And and or the seventh phase is you can turn in at a 2-to-1 ratio resources to boost up your defense before you fight what's coming in winter.
Okay.
Winter shows up, guys. Winter comes.
So there's also
I can't see who it is, but hello and thank you.
Strudel.
Oh, Strudel! No, before Strudel.
No, Strudel.
Before
Turtle
Strudel.
Mesh.
Oh, hey, Turtle Mesh. You are
There's
not
also
too late.
in Kingsburg, it's a lot easier to mitigate your dice rolls. In this, it kind of seemed like unless you got lucky enough to draw a spell that did that, you were stuck with what you got. Mm-hmm. It's a lot easier to mitigate dice. There's buildings that allow you to assign your dice to a person +1 or -1.
Well, we did have that here too. One of these two. I think was this spot that you grabbed.
What?
The one that you could change a die to.
Oh,
+1
yeah.
or -1.
But there's also little chits, like it's almost a resource, but it's not considered a resource, that lets you add 2 to one of your dice total.
Okay, that seems
things.
better.
Yeah. And
Because there were definitely times where I rolled like a 5 and it was like, what am I going to do
Oh,
with this? Like, I'm just going to put down and hope I get resources. And they
Right.
don't block me. Like,
so, as far as a strategy is concerned, and as far as a simpler design and easier to teach, I would say Kingsburg over Kingsport. But I'm not saying this is that bad. If you like Cthulhu games, which we do,
Yeah, just easier way into it.
9 more times.
I would.
we need to find more people to play 9 more times.
Yeah.
Because it's not a 2-player game.
Oh boy.
Oh, this doesn't play 2 players.
No.
Kingsburg does.
Okay. Well, if you guys
The
use...
variation is you basically take 3 dice. I can make it a 2-player game for you. Take 3 dice of a color that neither of you are playing.
3 to 5.
Throw it out.
Roll them and assign them to each of the thing, effectively blocking them.
Before you even roll your dice, maybe.
yeah.
So.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Well, if we could help
Because
you guys
the buildings
out,
don't matter because everyone can use the buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing that are affected is the
And there's no real player interaction anyway.
right. Aside
Which I
from
love.
you have a 6.
It.
Yeah.
I better take that first.
I hate dealing with people.
that similar
I just want to
to
deal with the
Kingsburg?
game.
Is that similar to Kingsburg also? There's no like player interactions other than
Yeah.
blocking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're nice and relaxing sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. But I did create a command for our follower goal. I didn't tell them how I changed it. It may not be 100% canon, but you should use command follower goal, and you can see what we'll be doing if we can get to 350 followers before tabletop day.
350.
350 followers before tabletop day. You'll get a nice, fun surprise.
Ooh.
Ryan's not gonna
But
love
where?
it, but I'm gonna
not,
love it.
Not on tabletop day.
No, not on tabletop day, but we'll pick a day to
Like,
do
I
that
wanna
when
be
you're
here.
here. You have to be here. You need some of these games.
Well, yeah, I was like, yeah, we kind of need to be to contribute to our 10x10.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Yes,
on
would
tabletop
help
day.
us
James, you
a
are
lot.
welcome to join us on tabletop day, though.
What day is that?
It's Saturday, April 28th.
Okay.
You are welcome to join us. We're going to be doing a 12-hour stream day, if not more. We're going to be a 12-hour stream day, and we are raising money for Extra Life, which is the charity.
We'll
with
do
that.
what we did last year, and half of it'll go to Extra Life.
I think we'll just do it all to Extra Life.
All right, all of it can go to
Let's
Extra
do it
Life.
all to Extra Life. And if you'd like to donate to
Yeah,
our
you
stream and
just
support
making
us,
money.
you can do direct donations through the donation link, or bits. Bits will go directly to us. We can't really share bits, but if there will be an Extra Life link that you guys can use if you want to donate to Extra Life, and all the money goes to the Children's Specialized Hospital in Mountainside, New Jersey, which is right around the corner from us, and we're gonna help kids. It's really fun and nice. So, James, you're welcome to join us.
Okay.
So if we're gonna give this a one of those scores,
Was it avoid, play?
burn.
Oh.
It was burn, dodge, play, or buy.
And one day we're gonna have our rubric is essentially done, but we will once it's like
We'll get that.
finalized, we'll go through the rubric and give it a proper score.
Yes,
Okay.
That'll be fun to do.
you own the game.
Well, as I said, I think every single component of this game could be improved. From the
On the rubric.
from the wording on the cards, from printing on the board as opposed to, or using symbology, like that would. because everyone has to now read and look over, and that's frustrating, especially for new players. If you just be like, oh, it's this, like every turn do this, like it's simple. You know, like a +1 gun. That's all you need. You don't need to say each investigator gets +1 strength. Like just make it easier. Print it on the board. Don't make me have to sort all that stuff. Like the cards, I love how they look, but they're so big. But if you didn't have them, that's like the only theme in the game. So I don't know how to properly
And even then, the
fix
theme
that.
didn't really come out that much in
No,
the game
so
to begin with.
Other than those cards, that magic
the
stuff was
spells
pretty cool.
were neat.
Which, to be fair, the theme doesn't come out in Kingsburg either. So
No. You're rolling dice. It's not
It's-
going to be a...
I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's part of the
aesthetic.
It's part of what's happening.
Yeah.
Like you're gearing up to face these creatures. You're
True.
actually building your.
Yeah, you're losing sanity while you're trying to build up your stuff so that you can get spells to fight investigators because you can cast like magic bolt, stuff like that. Like that's cool. I don't like the swinginess of some of those scenario cards. That again, fortunately we didn't have it in this game.
Which are, I think,
Jasmine.
an option.
in Kingsburg.
No, in this, aren't they? Not
Well, you
an
could
option?
choose like a scenario, and as opposed to randomly like
Oh,
get the
okay.
festival. So you could be like, you know what, I don't want the festival, or one that includes festivals.
Okay.
I think having a scenario should be important because it just at least changes the game up a little bit each time.
It's like the mythos.
Yeah, like it's nice to have that. But if you got one that had the festival, that's frustrating because again, that was like a 10-point swing last time, and I jumped over like a friend who had been like destroying the whole game, and it was just like, well, I lucked into that. Great. So that's annoying, especially since I prefer more of the Euros, like a Terra Mystica, where there's like no luck, it's all you. So, dice rolling also a little frustrating. No real way to mitigate it. I had one card that was like add 2 to this.
Yeah.
And that was it. And not that you can't do stuff with the lower ones.
Right.
I was definitely able to do like I feel like I was number 1 most of the time towards the end of the game, and like I still ended up winning. So, like, it still works. It feels boring when you're like, oh, take the 2 and the 3. Great. Like, everyone else is like, 15. Hell yeah, look at that. But again, some of those higher ones weren't even that useful.
No, they really weren't. Like that, I feel like I'm getting 9 a lot, and like 9 was cool, but it got you no resources.
Yeah.
It's just like spells and magic points, and after a while, it's like, well, I have 10 magic points. What do I need 3 more for?
And the 3 hand size limit
Yeah.
meant that, like, you didn't want spells. Because, like, you were saving this 1 good spell, or 2 good spells.
I couldn't even really get spells. I got 4 spells throughout the entire game, and it's because of the dice rolls that I couldn't.
Yeah. No, the only way to have done it would have been expand. I think out here has like during
Yeah.
your order draw a spell.
Yeah.
But like, or one of those. So it was just like, but if that's such a different part of the game compared to Kingsburg, wouldn't you want to like showcase that and give you more options or abilities of getting those cards? Because like that is the cool thing about it, is like you're a cultist casting spells against like normal people.
Which is kind of like a downer because those spell cards makes this game unique
Yeah.
than to Kingsburg.
And I think I played like 3 or 4 through 12 turns. Like that's not that.
And
So
then
do you regret the purchase?
and there's enough repeats of the cards that it's like I'm not risking it. You know what the cards do, and therefore you know what you're getting every time you draw.
Right. So I got this as $16.
Oh, then
Nice.
So it was like a Christmas sale on Miniature Market. I knew we were going to do a Cthulhu 10 by 10.
Yeah,
so it was
yeah.
just like we needed another game so I could eliminate Cthulhu Munchkin from the list.
Thank
Yes.
God.
So in that situation, this is amazing.
find it at a thrift store. It's a buy.
Yeah. And it's actually really cheap. It drops down to that price like all the time. Like it's because it's a pretty poorly made game. Like it's the components. I think are just crap. So gameplay wise, like I enjoy it. I wouldn't be like, hey guys, let's play Kingsport. Like
Yeah.
I love this game. But like if someone was like, let's play that, I wouldn't avoid it. I would be like, all right, I can do that. As long as it wasn't like 3 in a row. Then I'd be like, no, we need a better game. Like I'm sorry. But I'd play it.
So I burned that 1 card that we used in the building. Just that 1 card. I was very upset for a little bit there. But I do like the game. Like I like just like Kingsburg. I like resource gathering. I like that idea. I thought I was doing pretty well until I lost that building and lost 5 points. I'll get over it eventually. Don't worry. yes, the art is pretty. I like that it makes you, like you said, it makes you think of the like Eldritch Horror board games. Like I was thinking, like why isn't it just like Kingsburg where they have like the resources on the board? But like after you said that, like now it makes sense. Like it's supposed to make you think like those other games.
Yeah, it's sort of
I
like
missed
a
that
map.
part too.
Yeah.
Until
Because
I
when I-
said
Here's
it.
the police
The
station.
premise,
Yeah.
the premise of the theme is that we're all cultists and
In the-
holding a festival to summon demons.
Which is another thing I like. I always like when the games are flipped and you're like
I
the
like
bad
that.
guy.
I do like that.
I love
So
being
like
that
there's like
guy.
a version of Pandemic where you're the disease trying to wipe everything out.
Yep.
So like I like this that you're the actual cultist this time and you want to kill the investigators. Like okay. So I like that. There's a lot on the board. There's just so many things to keep track of. But I mean, and the same thing as Kingsburg is like the sanity and the thing and the thing and the thing, whatever. I also thought the text could just be printed right here. I don't know why you need so many different things. But for me, it would be a play. I wouldn't buy it. But, you know, if someone wanted to play it, I would definitely join. I liked it. Again, I like the resource gathering thing like that. I did like the game. Like, yes, I got very salty when that building got taken away from me. But
So sorry, what was your rating of those four?
He
It
said
was
play.
play.
He said play. Okay.
I did forget to quickly say that I did teach this the first time I played to 3 other people who had never played Kingsburg, and they grasped it fine.
yeah.
As long as you play board games, this will be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it looks intimidating, but
Yeah,
it's really
but it's just not. It's not the first game I'd put in front of someone who.
No, if I
not
was teaching
played
someone
games.
new board
this
games,
is not a
it would-
gateway game.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's still very... I don't think it's that hard, though. It's just a bunch
No,
of reading.
but
Yeah, it's
just
no-
you
it's
don't
not
need that
hard to
one extra
grasp.
step where you just when with someone who's never played games or someone who doesn't play games often, you just it's kind of like a spooked animal. Like you just don't want to scare them off.
Even the idea of victory points is confusing to people who have just played, like, Monopoly. And
Right,
Risk.
and you're just like, why? But why? Okay, whoa, what's all that? You're like, okay, just one step at a time.
Calm.
It's okay, kitty.
calma.
It's okay, kitty. Come on, kitty.
Do you have anything to say, or
Who, me?
yeah?
Oh,
I mean, I know you didn't play it.
Yeah, no, I
played
mean, as far
Kingsburg.
as observing it, and having played, I see where people might be confused. I agree with all the points that have been made so far. That and thank you for pointing out how this was sort of like the city of Arkham, where you can like you go place to place. I also was kind of like, oh, it's like a big cultist circle or something. Cool. But it sort of makes sense when you mention like you're actually building or you're going to buildings. That's much more the Arkham theme. That's much more the Cthulhu theme. But yeah, it's a Cthulhu skin on top of Kingsburg.
Yeah.
I like Cthulhu, so I'm cool with that. And I feel like in other situations I might be like, it's just a skin, guys. Whatever.
Yeah.
But is there a situation, other than, like, for our 10x10, that we would want to play this over Kingsburg?
Over Kingsburg?
Correct.
Nah, unless it was a theme day. Like the one we might have if we get to 350 followers before
Wink, wink.
April 28th. In costume. I have a red fedora waiting.
I will find myself
Okay.
a 90s, 20s. I'll book a flapper or something. Is that what they're called? Little dancers?
flapper,
Yeah.
Why don't you just dress up like Amanda Sharp?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! This is happening! Yes! This is happening! Yes! This is happening!
But
Board
you
game
need
cosplay.
350 followers, though, right?
We
Yes.
need 350 followers and we will do some board game cosplay, y'all.
And that's Joe D.
Joe D. Joe D.
Joe Diamond.
Oh, okay.
He's great.
Joe D.
My opinion is ultimately reflected in its position in a hard-to-get shelf space. I like the idea more than the reality. Yeah, Heroic Logic mentioned that we've convinced him to sell his copy to make room.
His copy of Kingsport?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I was like, of Kingsburg for this?
that's
Like,
amazing.
no,
That's
keep
amazing.
Kingsburg.
So we've convinced Dre to buy 2 games. And
Now
then
we convinced someone to sell
someone
their
to
game.
sell
Oh
theirs.
man.
Oh boy.
And Jasmine made an art joke because you mentioned
Ultra dry sandpaper like comes humor.
because you said the scaling was burn it, dodge it, play or love, and so they were like, oh, burn dodge are digital art tools.
Got it. Yeah. So I like Cthulhu games too. I enjoyed reading some of Lovecraft's stories. I like some.
Some
It's-
body
it's-
wants
I mean, it's really dry.
It's
and
iconic, but they're not good reads other than, like, a handful.
It's really dry
Even
and,
back then they
and it
weren't, like,
serves
good.
a purpose.
No.
It did what it did for its time and not much else. And then what's his
Hugely
name?
influential.
Arthur, someone or other, like expanded his universe, and that's technically not even really like Lovecraft's universe that all these games came from. It's from
none
like
of the
his
investigators
successor.
are from
Yeah.
his stories.
Yeah.
He has like
From-
one investigator and the guy
Yeah.
from Dunwich Horror. Like that's the only one that
Yeah.
he actually named, I think.
The guy from Dunwich Horror.
Henry Armitage, I think.
Huh.
Which isn't even an investigator in these games.
No, I
So-
feel like he comes up in if you go to Miskatonic University.
Yeah, he's always like a guy who will help you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little Easter egg in these games. But I do like the artwork. The artwork is, unfortunately, the best part of this game.
Yes.
I do love thematic games. I really do.
I like Kingsburg. It's not in my top 10 necessarily. It's
somewhere up
it's
there.
up there. Out of probably like 300 games that I've played, it's in my top 50. Kingsburg is in my top 50. I haven't looked at my top 100 in a while. Sorry, I do have a top 100. I am that nerdy.
Is it actually sorted, or did you just like put?
He did
It
the
is.
he did
I
that
did the Pub
online
Meeple
thing.
That's a lot of work.
Yes,
It is.
That's why I didn't do it yet.
It was.
Like
was,
I'd love to do it, but I'm just like,
I don't think I've played on
It was
games.
about.
Definitely.
It was about an hour.
Oh, totally.
It took me about an hour to sort
yeah,
through
totally.
things. And
I was like, that's
honestly,
it?
a lot of it was biased. Like, nope, screw that game. Nope, screw that game. Oh, I hate both of these games. Which one would I like to play slightly more? Anyway.
If you want a copy of Kahuna, burn it.
do you still have your
I
copy?
need to play that game.
No,
because
you
you guys,
don't.
I hate it
This-
so much.
Is it 2 players?
Yes, it is just 2 players.
Borrow it. So
Yeah,
I
go
can
ahead.
play it and burn it for you.
Don't burn it because it's mine.
Because you want to burn it.
I don't want to burn it. I actually,
Never bring it back.
I like it.
Do you?
I do.
I
Oh,
hate
but you
it.
just.
I
so we have to
hate
try
it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Also, make sure you play the rules right. If you command an island, the other person loses all of their bridges.
Anyway,
I will
Sorry,
put a note
back to Ryan.
Right.
Read that rulebook properly.
so the extra tracks, the magic and the sanity, I like because that's thematic. The artwork I like because it's pretty. The artwork on the place that you could put the dice is pretty. The size of those cards was obnoxious. given that the only reason that they were that big is because they had flavor text on the back of them.
Well, you needed to see the artwork.
That's great, but
No, it shouldn't have been that big. It should not. They could have made like the board
It
just
could have been
bigger and then
this.
had them here. Like that's
Yeah.
all they had to do.
Yeah, if you wanted flavor text, again, there's an index in the back of the book for that.
Exactly.
You do that instead.
exactly. Like I thought I was gonna actually like flip through like most of them and like read them all. I was like, these are TLDRs, and I can't read them anyway.
Yeah, if it was a quick one sentence thing too, but it was like a paragraph. It was just like I don't want
was
to read
like-
that much.
It was like Cthulhu started as an egg in the old Pacific Ocean in the time of Pangea in the year 2003 BCE negative.
Fun fact about that. Oh dear, I seem to have gone on a tangent.
Sign here. There's a calculus joke in there somewhere.
Wow.
Not a very
Wow.
good one, because I was never very good at calculus. Anyway, the buildings, yes, crowding around and trying to read what the buildings are. I mean, it doesn't matter how you orient the board if
Unless we all crowded around that side of the table
and had and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, you can do, and we were all facing the same way. But if you're going to be playing this game at a table, there are some people that are going to be like, huh? Which I guess is
It's actually a nice
good thing because you can spin the tiles.
Okay.
They could have just included that on the back of the index card.
I'll give you that. But
I don't think that makes up for it.
you could have also just made icons
Yeah, that
for
would've
most
been
of them.
ideal.
What is this supposed to be?
That's where this is
No, I mean like what is it?
the ring.
In fairness, though, Kingsburg, the
looks
buildings
demonic.
also have text on the buildings, and it's relatively small. But everyone has the
their own.
same
Have your
building,
own.
so you could just be like, okay, this does that. All right, I'm gonna.
So they could have done something
gonna
similar
do something
where
like
have
that.
like that here and then have your own board again.
If they really wanted to make this like a Cthulhu-themed Kingsburg, they should have just taken the cards where you assign the dice, put those on the board and taken these and made a player board out of it, especially considering that it's the same damn designer.
And it took up so much space anyway. It's not like you were saving space by cutting out the player boards.
Exactly. That's what I would have done, and that I would have made this game at least I would have made this game a play if they had made it at least aesthetically more like Kingsburg, where you each have your own player board, and then where you assign the dice on the main board. And I like the tracks of the Sanity and the Magic because that's thematic. Mm-hmm. But
you don't use them enough.
It's a struggle, and it's
Yeah.
not that
There's a
good.
lot going on.
I give it a dodge because Kingsburg's that much better. Sorry.
Kingsburg is so much more organized, it feels. Yeah, it's...
Kingsburg's a lot cleaner of a design. And Kingsburg actually came out before this.
Yeah,
so I don't know what happened.
This should be an improvement, or at least change significantly.
Yeah, or like if you're gonna change it and you're making it thematic, but like you have a baseline, a really solid baseline to not go overboard like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see this being. Yeah, I could see how it could be overcomplicated now here's my question: if you go to a space, if you go to a space here to build, does that block someone else from doing the same?
No.
Then absolutely this should have been its own
Yes.
board. There is no reason for that. I thought maybe you were blocking people.
No.
That would be more entertaining, actually, because then
I
you'd be
get
like,
it.
I have to go here first. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it because also in Arkham and on all the Cthulhu games, you can all go to the same locations and it's all on one big board. So this is an homage to all the other Cthulhu style games.
Mm-hmm.
But with something like this, it absolutely could have been. Look at it, just the size,
And
just the size of this quarter.
even-
each one has their own.
Yeah.
Even if it was like this design, ooh, excuse me.
Wow.
Even if it was this design where you have the whole bunch. Oh my God, it's a pentagram.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was a pentagram.
Oh, honey.
Well, the black is, but the red.
No, the whole damn thing is a pentagram.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, the
it's
circle.
circling the star.
I
in there.
never know. I didn't notice that
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Look at
Well,
that.
that's what I didn't have the word, but that's what I meant when I was like, yeah, okay, I see.
I didn't see
You're
it
going
un-
to each
I didn't see it
location
until it
to
was
summon
smaller.
him. So obviously you're
setting,
like,
like,
you have to
candles
be
down here.
right, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't see it until it
It
was
still
Look at
doesn't
me
change
summon.
anyone's opinion on the game.
No.
though.
Candles go along
I
the
mean,
outside.
now it's a buy.
Dead
No.
fish. This is the rats. This is where like the skull of your enemies.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
And this is where you bleed to summon Cthulhu.
I didn't realize it was a pentagram until
bleed on
I
it.
looked at it on the. Interesting, because you can't see it when it's like this. But then there you go. If it was even this board, this player board on a smaller scale for everybody to have, and it was just the symbols they had, that would have been better.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
We should have
There are significant improvements that can be significant.
We should have a show where we redesign games that we don't like to design.
It's called Board Game Makeover. It's already a show.
Dang it.
Someone already.
We're
does
too
that.
late.
Um,
Do I need to buy this game? You need to buy Kingsburg.
you need to buy
Turtle Mash.
Kingsburg.
You need to buy Kingsburg.
You need to buy Kingsburg,
You
or
don't
apparently
need to buy
Alien
this.
Artifacts, depending on.
Apparently, you
on
can't get your
what-
hands on it.
Yeah,
That's out
no.
of print,
It's-
according to White Howler.
Yeah, it's difficult to get.
Compared to Kingsburg?
Yes.
Kingsburg has a second edition.
No. Alien Artifacts is similar? Because I thought I've played Alien Artifacts, and I don't think...
Maybe not
Alien Frontier.
Alien Frontier.
Okay,
Alien
I was just
Frontier.
like, no.
Sorry.
What is Alien Artifacts?
No.
Alien Frontier. Alien
Only if you
Artifacts
really
is
like
also-
it.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote it! Oh my god.
Boop.
But no, you don't need
You
to buy this.
sir.
Not at all.
You
You
said.
sure win the internet.
You win the internet. Yeah, no.
If there was an Archer moment where it was like, wait, I had something for this. That was it.
That
That
was
was
it.
the thing that he had. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
yeah.
Kingsburg. Get your hands on Kingsburg if
hands
you
on
don't have it.
Kingsburg. So that's a play. You said
I'm an observer.
you're an
Don't-
observer.
I didn't.
and
I'd have to
and
push
a
myself
dodge.
to really.
I guess if you really really love Cthulhu over fantasy, go ahead.
Yeah, if you've got a collection going, may as well add it.
It's like it's
If you can
close
get it for
enough.
16 bucks.
Yeah, if you can get it at a discount, which apparently you can on a regular basis,
I feel like it's on every like Miniature Market Cool Stuff Inc. sale. Like
That's
every time I
nice
see
because
it,
it's
just
probably
like-
also like going out of print, or it is out of print, and they're trying to clearance it.
You know, everyone who's looked into it's been like, this is just worse than Kingsburg. Like, why would I?
Yeah. Heroic Logic. White Howler also sold his copy of Alien Frontiers.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, then if you're gonna sell it, then don't say that it's better than Kingsburg.
Maybe they didn't know at the time. I don't know how old that game is.
Alien Frontiers is older than Kingsburg.
Yeah, maybe they sold
I
it
think.
like right away. Maybe
It's-
it wasn't
no,
that great.
No, it's less new than Kingsburg 1.0, but it's younger than Kingsburg 1.0, and it's
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
yeah, there you go. It's in the middle, I think.
But the app version.
I'm not sure.
Actually, Cool Stuff Inc. doesn't have this game anymore.
Oh.
They have the card game version of this.
What?
I wouldn't do it.
Kingsport Festival, the card game.
That is a thing. That
Sorry.
I did.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
It's
White Howler.
$18
I apologize.
probably.
I got that mixed up. He sold his copy of the Discworld, the Discworld game.
More pork. Oh, hi, White Howler. Thanks for looking and be like, no, I'm gonna jump.
By
in.
the way, you're wrong. Tell the whole card why they're wrong.
That's fine. Tell us why we're wrong.
Tell us where we did not read the whole card.
Yeah. Let us.
Lettuce.
Lettuce leaf.
I'll play it again if you desperately need to finish your 10x10 and
We
you,
do.
and you want a third player.
Yes.
Get us to 350 followers before April 28th. We will play this game in
That's a good
costume.
in-between game.
Outside of that, I will not play this for.
After our 10x10, I'm not sure how many more times I'll play this.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine, but like,
Just leave it on
There
the
are
shelf.
other games.
there are other
Just-
games.
it's-
I'm not upset this is in my
It's
collection,
not an
but
ugly
like,
game.
I'm not. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't be like, I need that in my collection.
But if you played Kingsburg,
Hey.
you'd be like, wow, why do I have this?
Maybe. So it's probably a good thing that I've only got this experience.
Fair enough. All right, so that's gonna do it for us, actually, because it's just after 10.
Good job, everybody.
Brennan, stop. Brennan and I are going to be back on Sunday for board game brunch. Brennan, what are we playing? We gotta play.
Play with bunnies. It's Easter Sunday.
Gotta play like ooh.
Oh, that's right. It's
Killer
Easter Sunday.
bunnies or something.
I mean, King of Tokyo has a cyber bunny,
Sure.
Yes, it does.
Something with
and
eggs.
it's also on your 10x10.
It is. Also.
Something with eggs.
Also, I can't see my list because
The
there's a game in
Fables
front of it.
has a
There's a
stuffed
chair in front of
bunny?
it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Or Sagrada.
Yeah, that's
church,
the only thing that's
church
got-
windows. You go to church.
There's
on
that.
Easter
Sagrada's on
Sunday.
your list.
It's on both of our lists.
Sagrada's on both of our lists.
There you go.
Sagrada and King of Tokyo.
Oh yeah, say like.
Alright, I love Munchkin. Convince me I'm wrong. Shut up, Ronan.
You're wrong. That's it.
You're wrong.
You're just wrong.
You're just straight up wrong.
I like Munchkin.
You're a monster.
I know.
Can't tell. Sarcastic, right? Okay.
They can attest to the fact that I spent a good half an hour convincing
Munchkin
Kevin's
CCG?
friend last night that I'm a horrible human being. Or not.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there last night. I was here.
I was too distracted by losing.
Don't bring it up.
Oh boy.
She's mad about that too. You're just giving her all sorts of reasons to be mad, aren't you? Beth?
Gosh.
Okay, we're gonna play something.
I'd like you to know I have no part in you being mad.
Thank you.
I even got you wine.
I know.
I'm an angel.
You are a true friend. Very
You're
good
the only one
Samaritan.
bringing
And
happiness at
after
this table.
Sunday, on Tuesday, myself, Jen, and Brenna will be playing potentially a conclusion.
What does that mean?
It depends on how long you'll go.
Well, from what I hear, we might be dying right away. So
Seriously, like our first, literally the first
You'll
thing
be
is can I-
unconscious. If you go down to 0 HP, you are unconscious.
yeah, but if like 2 or
3.
3 rounds go by,
Then you
plus my
dead.
constitution, I'm dead.
And you did.
That's literally the first thing out of my mouth. Like, or I'm gonna heal everyone.
Yay! That was gonna be the first thing out of my
Get to
mouth.
you first.
Did we roll initiative? We didn't roll initiative.
Aw,
We didn't roll initiative. So we'll
crap.
say my first reaction is gonna be I really hope you heal me. I hope you go first because I want you to heal me and then I'm running.
Anyway.
Because I'm the only one who can see in the dark.
So we'll be back on Sunday morning with more
Happy
board
Easter
games. Happy
and
Easter.
April Fools.
And April Fools.
Oh.
Will we be here Sunday? Yes, we will.
Will Jesus? Probably not.
Oh.
Hey. There are people watching us from the Bible Belt. Careful.
There's time yet.
There's time yet.
Who was it that said?
I've got smacked.
Who was it that said like who's the guy who made the tradition of like hiding colored eggs on Easter? Like who made that tradition? Like Jesus is back, hide the eggs. He loves eggs.
It's about life and rebirth. The eggs symbolize life.
I know it's like
Not for Jesus.
I know it's again one of those
For
like
the goddess of like everybody screw each other like all us do it right now.
bastardizations of pagan rituals. So
Which is most of the
Which is
holidays in
most.
Christianity. Unfortunately.
Because it's history. Not
They
offensive.
go to hell. Let's end this now.
It's not meant to be offensive. It's purely historical.
it's just fact.
It's fact. It doesn't take away how you celebrate your Lord and Savior.
Quick, close it before we say something stupid.
Too late.
Too late. Remember what I said? I tell you when we're in too deep. We're in too deep.
Oh no, the camera didn't switch.
That's
Okay,
right.
just close it.
That was my fault. All right, so that was Kingsport.
Close the camera.
What?
It looks weird. Oh, fine. Maybe it
No,
doesn't look so
so
weird.
that was Kingsport Festival. From what was that? Kyochi
Passport?
Uniti Passport games. Let's just call it
Yeah.
Passport games. And
Sir Chester Cobblepot.
so just a couple points.
That's Penguin from
Thank you, Roman.
Gotham.
That's what I was saying. He didn't say anything. I was like Cobblepot, and he just like
Cobblepot.
Oh, I know Cobblepot.
He went right over
I
it.
don't know. I got
You
it.
didn't say
Cobblepot.
anything.
But it's Oswald.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah, not Chester.
Yeah, but still.
That's his brother.
No, I don't think
Boom.
Yes.
There's no way that crazy had another son.
so. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the new follow, and thank you guys for the bits donations. And we
And all of our beautiful subs.
and
Definitely
yes.
gotta thank you guys, just in general.
And for all of us, James, Jen, Melody, and myself, thank you guys so much for watching. Now go and play.